welcome, howdy, hi. We're starting over here because so I can announce that I've finished the outfit finally. Yippee! Wow, you might remember a million fucking trillion years ago, somebody cashed in enough channel points, my feathers, to get. Sorry, Pippin was so cute down there. For a new outfit, and their only thing was red, so it looks good with Doug. And I was like, welcome, Weavile. And I was like, okay, if it's supposed to look good with Doug and red, then I want it to be like kind of princessy. And it's perfect timing because it works so well for the challenge we're doing today as well. I didn't even realize that until I was like, I had finished it and I was like, it's giving mage. Let's take a gander at the outfit really quick. Hello, hello. So, let's see if I can remember how to scroll away. There. And then move. Oh, fascinating. Ah, there we go. Wow, it's me. Wowie wow. Wow Willikers. It's real pretty. Dang proud of it. The shadows on the red are looking a little weird from what I remember. But wowie wow. Yippee wahey. Maybe I'll post maybe I'll get like little videos of all my different little 3D outfits now and post that onto Blue Sky, but not Twitter, because Twitter is stupid. Plant Doug appears. Let's get Plant Doug in here. We'll have him on the proper screen, actually, when we switch over to gameplay. But yeah, wowie wow. So pretty. So thanks a million for the suggestion of red dress. The boots are really cute. I basically stole them verbatim from default shoes. I just redid, I went over the colors. Yeah, we will never see them or the very fun, cool sleeves. Thank you. Welcome. So, yippee. Twins, but she's gonna sell my organs outfit. I like that aesthetic. Zoom back in. There we go. Let me become a little bit higher. There I am. There I am. Okay, great. Cool. Yippee. So now we can play, Pokemon. Yeah, sorry for jump scaring you there. It is giving casual vampire, which, let's be honest, if someone were to see me and they go, are you a vampire, VTuber? I can understand why they would think that. So yay, cool new outfit. Thanks a million for the suggestion. Sorry it took forever to make. I'm the world's busiest girl. The other exciting announcement is, you probably know, but I have merch that's available now. Yippee! Yeah, you can buy stickers of Doug. Here, we'll scoot over here now. Wow, we're gonna play Pokemon. I'll hide my screen for a second. Yeah, you can buy stickers of Doug. You can buy, Summer Teto stickers. You can buy a poster of my plant girls. You might remember them. So super cool stuff. I'll throw a link into chat, but I think you all probably know about it already. You can find it conveniently on my card. You may have noticed a link showing up in like the descriptions of my videos and things. It's a card with 2 R's. There you go. That is where you can find all my different links. So, and it can be found right over there. So there you go. That's where you can find more fun, cool merch from me. And I've got more fun ideas. There's only a couple of things that you can get right now. Oh, Plant Doug. There's only a couple of things you can get right now, but I am planning on adding more. And so that'll be really fun. I'm also almost done on this current big project I've been working on. There he is. Is that him? That's him. Yeah, almost done working on this big project I've been working on. And then that means I'll be able to, work on, other stuff again, finally. Already looked at it, and they are real cute. They're really cute. Yeah, they're real nice. And the detailing is still really good. Even with small sizes for the stickers, you still get that nice detail. So, I recommend, personally, I recommend Up Close the outfit looks like Marnie but red, and that's pretty alright. You know, Marnie is pretty peak. But I personally prefer 2-inch or 3-inch stickers because they're just like the best size to fit into like a journal. But so don't be afraid to get small stickers, because that's what I did. There's a lot going on. I feel like I'm taking up a lot of space. Oh, I should also explain that I already started. I got to this point earlier today because, hang on, I'm kind of all over. I don't need to be one of those VTubers where, like, okay guys, let's go play Pokemon, you know? That's not really my bag. Let's become a little bit smaller, put myself in the corner. Maybe scoot over Doug too. Cool. But yeah, I did start earlier because I wanted to be able to trade over a starter from Allison. Allison very lovingly obtained for me my starter because we're doing a dark type gym challenge. This is Sword. I'm playing Sword version today. And so, yeah, Dark type. So I am an aspiring Dark type gym leader. And so I want to only use Dark type Pokemon. And none of the starters are Dark types. So I had Allison trade over a selected starter for me. I chose Impidimp. And here he is. Brand new, fresh out of the egg, Impidimp. His name is Grendel. What a good guy. Prankster ability, that's fun. No Pokemon gun, no. People, that was such a good joke, and there was a part of me that thought it might really actually happen for a little bit there. But this was, I think, when they stopped doing, third versions, and they just started doing, what a watch streak, wow. Started doing, DLC instead. I expected Dark or Psychic. It was a toss-up for me between Dark or Fighting, and I went with Dark because Dark has more variety. There's a lot of mono fighting types, and for a challenge like this, you want to kind of pick a type that has a lot of diversity with its secondary typing. And that's sorry. So, I was looking at my my Discord, and Cereza replied to my stream announcement with a funny picture. So yeah, I wanted something, a type that kind of had a lot of variety, and that's why I chose Dark. It also has a better aesthetic, because now this means in-game me can also look like me and also still be Dark. This was the starter I chose. I chose Scorbunny, named him Guy, because he's just a little guy. Should I stay in this corner? I guess I should. Just let me know if I'm in the way. I think I'm covering up the moves. You know what? How about if I just do this? What if I don't... How about I... Hang on. Let me be smart. Let me be a smart streamer for once. There we go. And now you can see plenty of the screen again. Maybe a little bit bigger. There we go. Does it look goofy? Yes. So yeah, so the outfit isn't, so it's basically gonna be my gym leader outfit because it's so perfect for the aesthetic, but I did just make it because if you look below chat, if you click on, you should have number of bits and number of feathers, like under the chat bar. If you click on that, and then exit out of the thing, it tells you, well no, it's got some rewards you can cash in, and someone had cashed in one of the bigger rewards. I want a new outfit in 3D, and they just said for a red dress, and this is what this is. So yay. So yeah, I got to the part, so I've skipped the start because the tutorial is so boring. You all don't need to see that. This is the closest I can get to a Dark type fit right now, and it's kind of hideous. The vibes are bad right now, but they'll improve. What happens at the start of this Pokemon game? We hang out with our friend Hop and his big brother Leon. Leon is the champion. We meet a dog, can't interact with the dog. Talk to a lot of people and it's boring. Okay, cool. Now you get to play Pokemon. And there you go. And we got 176. 2 people did too. It was an accruement of points, for sure. Or the other mon you're gonna get be cute names, like how dogs get cute names, like Princess or Cupcake. It tends to be a case-by-case basis. Grendel is named after Grendel from Beowulf. That was that idea that I had, so pretty fun, pretty cute. We're gonna keep Guy on the team for right now so I can catch some more Pokemon, since Grendel is still baby and level 1. So yeah. Let's go catch some more Pokemon. There's a lot of Pokemon we can catch that fit the idea. We're actually gonna head backwards first, though, to where things are a little bit weaker, so that things are just a little bit closer to, like, I don't have to worry as much about Grendel, basically. Being level 1, he is squishy. You can only do Pokemon that are just dark types, or if a Pokemon is a dark type and a fire type, you can catch that Pokemon. Exactly. That is right. Perhaps I should explain the premise of the challenge. Yeah, I'm basically cosplaying as a dark type gym leader. So I need Pokemon that are dark type. Whether that be their first or second typing, it doesn't really matter. For example, I'm gonna catch a Rookidee, because it becomes a dark type once it evolves into its final evolution. That's name I can't remember right now. So I'm gonna catch a Rookidee because that'll work. We actually have a lot of dark types right now at the start of the game, which is pretty cool. We'll throw out a quick attack. Let's hope that doesn't kill. Corviknight, that's it. It's flying steel? It's not dark? What? I thought for sure. Well, then I mean, I guess I'll still kill the Rookidee. Get Grendel some levels, but oopsies. Yeah, the starter is the one special exception, and of course, there's always a shiny clause. If we find a shiny, then, you know, we'll see what happens. Great, Grendel's now level 4 and we don't need to worry so much. But wowie wow. Bite, awesome, yay. Grendel's moveset kinda sucked. Fake out, confide. What is this move? Hang on. The user tells the target a secret. The user tells us, I'm sorry, the idea of the Pokemon telling each other secrets. The user tells the target a secret and the target loses its ability to concentrate. This lowers the target's special attack stat. That's a crazy move. I've never seen anybody ever use confide. That's not a real move. We're gonna get rid of it. Tells the target a secret is crazy. Back in my day, Pokemon were animals, you know? They went grrr and howl. It's a giant metal bird. Yep, that's a dark... But it's a metal bird, but it's like, you know, they look like a dark knight, you know? Hang on, I think I need to change my order here. Nothing's in where it should be. I can't remember how to rearrange my menu, so I guess it's staying like that. Was right there with you, Lamau. I was like, a dark knight. I forgot about the knight part. Yeah, me too. If I saw a Corviknight without knowing its type, I'd also assume flying dark, because it's a Corvid and all. Exactly. Well, that's great. This does mean it hinders my my catch rate here. Ah, Nickit is exactly what we want, though. I don't think Nickit will stay on the team, because they kind of suck. But for right now, look at him. What a freako. I haven't used an Impidimp before, so I think this is really fun and exciting. I look so bad, though. My in-game Twiins is like... the vibes aren't quite right. We'll be able to customize ourselves a little bit better when we get to the next big town, but for right now we're kind of stuck looking like a total loser. We are also gonna have a real nightmare of a time fighting Steel and Poison. Those are the ones. And Fairy. Steel, no. Fairy. Yeah, Opal's gonna be a problem. We'll handle that later. What am I doing? Opening my bag like an ancient person. Just press the ball button, which is a great addition. Just let me be able to click Pokeball from the main menu instead of go to my bag. No, so close, so close. got a secret candy key. Yeah. Howdy, hey, we being edgy today. Cool fit, thank you. It's, dang it, come on, Nickit. Just be cool, be good, be a good guy. Thank you. I'm proud, I'm dang proud of it. Even if the shadows on the red parts do look a little weird, but not in a bad way, just in a way I didn't expect. What is with this guy? Here, we'll switch over to Guy. Maybe Guy can aura farm and be like, hey, just get caught already, and T-pose on the Nickit. Timu Swiper. Wow. I think Nickit is devastating to me because Nickit, like this, you know, the pre-evolution here. Okay, we got it. So cute. Thievel, when it evolves, way less cute. I saw Nickit and I was like, I'm absolutely having that on my team. And then it evolves and I was like, oh. Like in my first playthrough. Nickit's data will be added to the Pokedex. Aided by the soft pads on its feet, it silently raids the food stores of other Pokemon. It survives off of its ill-gotten gains. Fascinating. I wish it had detailed, maybe the Shield Pokedex entry does this, you'll notice it's got quite that distinct tail. The idea is it's like sweeping up its tracks, so you can't like follow it. Like it's hiding its, you know, hiding its tracks, you know, sneaking away. Oh, it's a Goyle. We're gonna name her... Nope, spelling it wrong. We're gonna name her, Rabina. Like Robin Hood, but girl. Also, if you've ever played Adventure Quest, that will sound familiar to you. Nickit, you're on round 1. Who do you think you are, for real? I think you couldn't catch it because the Nickit was 1 level higher than Grendel. I think it, yeah, does make it harder, but is still catchable, just... But I'm not sure. Doesn't it feel like that's a thing in Pokemon? That if your Pokemon, like, the one you have out makes catches, like, easier if it's higher than the Pokemon you're catching. I don't know if that's actually a mechanic, though. Runaway enables a sure getaway from a wild Pokemon. Not the most useful ability, but a swell addition to the team. Let's go heal. Everyone has quite a lot of boo-boos. I'll return, though, for that item. I guess I could just get the item now. Oh, it's too late. I'm already out of the grass. Yeah, there's Hop. I'm at the point we should be taking the train to... You're not at the Pokemon Center. We should be taking the train to get to the, like, wild area soon. But, I'm gonna stay here and catch some Pokemon. This, you know what I realized? The open-air Pokemon Centers / marts of Scarlet and Violet and, Legend ZA are game changers. They are... The fact that I need to go through even a short loading screen to get to the Pokemon Center is like... It's not egregious, obviously, but it's like... It's so much better with it just being like an open kiosk that I can just walk up to. Give me that. Give me this. Yay! Paralyze heals. Cool. Alright, and now we're gonna actually continue wandering forward because we can find a Zigzagoon, and I think we want that on the team. On the team. That was crazy. Hang on. I need a cough. That was bananas. I'm gonna blame the pepper I put on my egg earlier. Hours ago. Did you ever have a catching strategy that you'd believe would work? For me, mash the B button. See, for me, I'm like, don't touch anything. That's how my brain works. You know, everyone's always like, oh yeah, you hold A and B and down. You know, that was kind of the theory growing up. But for me, I'm like, no. If you don't touch anything. Touching anything, it fucks with the science. What is this one Choodle doing just out in no man's land? Just not in any grass, just out and about? Let's fight him. What type is Dreadnought? Does anybody remember? Because I don't. I think it's just water. Shoot us walking up ground. Water rock. Okay, that's a fun type. Not dark. But also he's beating me up. Don't use bite again. Don't hit me. Oh, no, we're fine. Okay, we're okay. Oh, a flinch? Get out of here. Yeah, I have no idea what I was saying. There was a lot. I think I coughed and that broke all of my concentration. Oh, right, yeah, that's my theory, is that I'm like, you can't touch anything when you're catching Pokemon. And if it's a really tough catch, try not to move. I'm like, I freeze. Ooh, he's fine. He'll be fine. He's fine. Hard agree with the Nickit take. The idea between Nickit and Thievul is cool, but I don't like Thievul's execution as much. For me, the problem is the mustache. I must say, that's it. We're gonna use Guy while we can. But soon I'm gonna want to get Guy off the team. As soon as I can. Reminds me of when my family had gotten a kitten that looked like Garfield, and we were about to name it until we found out it was a girl, so we named it Garfette. That's a gross name. Also, if you hear rustling and bustling, you probably won't. But Allison is making bagels in the kitchen, and so if she drops like a whole pan, that's why. That's what that sound is. Great. That was a really successful battle. You can tell by the fact that my Pokemon have so many boo-boos. Let's maybe run back and heal again. We're so close to the Pokemon Center. Everyone's so weak. They really baby you at the start of the game. Not only, so you get your starter, and it's level 5, but then with your fight with Hop, and like you level up twice doing that, and you'll probably gain another level by the time you see Zacian / Zamazenta. So like by the time you get to this point in the game, your Pokemon are kind of already at around a level 10. Like, my Score Bunny is at level 11. And I don't know, it's just like, it's a lot of levels really fast. Not a bad thing necessarily, but it is something I was aware of. I do think this game was when they started figuring out that, you have, okay, so if we're gonna have experience share on, we need to, like, balance the game for that. And not just be like, cool, and then experience share, and oops, your Pokemon are all way stronger than everyone else. We should be fighting more Pokemon. I need to get strong. I like the mustache because it gives me the same energy as many gay men I see. Fascinating. Maybe I'm not interacting with enough gay men, personally. But, look at cute Yamper. Also just bumming around in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, we got our eyes open for a Zigzagoon. And I saw one earlier. And a part of me was like, catch it, but I didn't want to catch something for the challenge without it being on stream. Like, I wanted my starter first. And then I was like, oh man, I don't know if we're gonna find another one. Whoops. Well, that's alright. We'll find another Rookity. Draining Kiss. It's the strongest move in the game. Everyone knows that. All the Kiss moves are the strongest moves. That's not true. Sweet Kiss is fine. It's Have you ever thought about what Mon would be your sidekick, like Ash and Pikachu? I have, and it would probably be Houndoom. It's the one I've, like, you know, when you're a kid, you imagine a Pokemon, like, hanging out with you when you're bored in class or whatever. Maybe I did that. I mean, I assume that's normal. But yeah, that's something I definitely did. And it was always... I was really hoping I would get to go first there. And it was always a Houndoom. Even though I do really like Eevee, and I really like Mew, Houndoom was always the one. So yeah, that's my partner Pokemon. Nice. We're getting up there in the levels. We will fight her at some point. That's some good experience. But currently I'm a little worried about my Mons. Don't know how well they'd hold up. Okay, so here's the thing about Zigzagoon as well that we're currently hunting for. I like Zigzagoon a whole lot. I really like Obstagoon. I've already used an Obstagoon, so there's a part of me that's like, do I want to use Obstagoon again? But it's really good, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. There's plenty of dark types at our disposal, that we don't need to, like, be stingy about it. But I really like Obstagoon, so we'll see. I can't really comment on the difficulty because I got Pokerus, so my Pokemon were just super cracked that run. Nice. I love that. Every time my Pokemon get Pokerus, I'm like, oh hell yeah, they're gonna be the strongest Pokemon ever. And then I feel like they're not, and maybe I'm just a bad trainer. Like maybe I'm the problem, I don't know. Psyduck as a sidekick, that's fun though, that's really cute. The one Rookedy's really kicking our ass. See, this is why we're not fighting the girl yet. Because she will also kick our ass, and we wouldn't even be able to run from her. This game is really pretty. I will say, though, that they absolutely front-load that prettiness. Not to say that, like, most of the game looks bad. But genuinely, nothing in this game looks as good as your front door. You start up the game, and then you open your door to go meet Hop outside, and it's gorgeous. It's stunning. It's beautiful. And it's like, wow, this is really great. And then the rest of the game looks like this, where it's like, this is really nice, but man, they really lavished over that first front door. Of course, the Fallen Angel would have a Hellhound as her companion. He's just so cool! Also, he doesn't have ears. Have you ever noticed? Have you ever paid attention to the fact that, Houndoom doesn't have ears? I have. Because it's like, why are you like that? I feel old. I remember when Pokerus was just a playground rumor. Yeah, I know, right? It sounds like something that's made up. It's like, no, my Pokemon were sick, and but like, they got... Oh, flatter. I read flatter as in, like, to become flat, more flat, and I was like, what kind of move is this? But yeah, Pokerus, that does sound like a total, like, wives' tale, doesn't it? Another thing, raises the target's special attack stat. Okay, while also confusing them. Okay, yeah, no, we're not doing that. Good, awesome, great. Oh my gosh, okay, cool, we'll fight the Squuffa too, since it's right there. I like Grendel's funny little back of the head wing. I don't get that. They're so Dragon Quest coded, aren't they? Impidimp especially is just absolutely something you could see. It's basically a Kiratoriya's art style. It's totally something that you could see in Dragon Quest. They're so Dragon Quest coded. That's why I like them so much. They're just funny little guys. Yippee! Alrighty, we're getting pretty strong now, so we can probably head back and fight that Goyle. And hopefully find a Zigzagoon. If not, they're not too rare out there. So we won't have to worry about it too much. As it is, I actually think we could probably go so far as to put a guy into the box. So let's do that. Let's ditch the Score Bunny and properly become a Dark type trainer in training. Your horns look lovely today. Stereo used flatter. It has no effect. I've got Oblivious as my ability. Alright, let's throw a guy in here. There you go. Alrighty, laters. What a weird design for that PC. I had forgotten it looked like that, and I was like, why'd they do that? Why? Let's save. Cool. Alright. Let's try to dodge past the Pokemon, so I can definitely be at full health to fight her. Nice. We're so stealthy. The stealthiest of all the trainers. It's nice as well that, like, they had introduced, like, dodging around Pokemon in this game. It's just nice. It's nice being able to see what's in the grass and avoid it. Cute and strong together in combination. Oh no, not another Choodle. Oh no, never mind. Grendel's the strongest Pokemon. Nothing will ever be able to beat us. I was so worried. I was like, I feel like I remember this girl really kicking my ass. Twiins was distracted. Flatter had no effect. Cool. And then, oh, that was it. I thought for sure she had a Nickit. Are we cute? Nothing more? It looks like our strength still has a ways to go. I mean, you have one Pokemon, you know, your strength does have a ways to go. Oh ho ho! Now that's what we're looking for. Okay. Let's hope Draining Kiss doesn't kill it. Damn, what an awful time for a crit. Oh, Grendel, you're so fucking strong. Way to go, you. Okay. Okay. He's just such a... Also, I right now remembered that, as a... Oh, good, there's another one. As a traded Pokemon... There's two more. Oh, goddamn. As a traded Pokemon, Grendel is... can only level up so much before he'll stop listening to me. I forgot about that, so we'll have to be aware. That's okay, this one's level 6 anyway. This one's a stronger one. You know, it's better. You love the shiny version of the Zigzagoon? I don't. Maybe that's a hot take. I find the red garish. I think the shiny versions of these Zigzagoons they're too much. And maybe it's just because I think the black and white are like, it's like sleek, it's striking. So yeah, that's just, why is it so good at dodging? Oh, is it the Leers? No, it's just lowering Rabina's defense. What's wrong? Rabina! Hit the Zigzagoon! Okay. Good gravy. You do? You like it? That's okay. I knew I was in the minority for for Zigzagoon Shiny, Obstagoon Shiny, pro or con list. Okay, great. We've caught the world's strongest Zigzagoon, apparently. The highest, like AC Zigzagoon. Oh, Hone Claws. A move I'll never click on. Didn't one of us have one? Either you or me. It was you. It wasn't me. I remember, and I was like, I'm so happy for you, and I'm glad I didn't get that. Just looked up Shiny Zigzagoon. I'm more confused by the blue than anything. The blue is fun. I don't know. It's fun, but what a surprise. Twiins? A fan of black and white? Huh. It's a restlessness, has it constantly running around. If it sees another Pokemon, it will purposely run into them in order to start a fight. Yeah, and it's a Goyle, I noticed that. So we're gonna name her Kissy. That sounds like maybe a weird one. Obviously, they're kind of fashioned after Kiss, like the band. So it's basically as Route 1 as naming like a male. Oh my god, a male Zigzagoon Gene Simmons. But I don't know. I think Kissy sounds kind of cute. Great. And so now we got this whole dang team. Already 3 Pokemon. Wowie wow. Pickup, huh? Oh, cool. I think she will lose that ability as she evolves, but not too bad. And what was that, gentle by nature? I didn't look at any of the natures. Quiet and quirky. What a funny little trio we've got. Hell yeah. Alright, now we can finally leave and proceed forward with the story. And then eventually, oh, maybe I should fight Yamper. I'll fight them eventually, it's fine. Is Yamper the Pikachu clone? No, Morpeko is. It was seeing one so early, and so, like, prominently, like, I'm just here in the middle of the field. It's me, Yamper, an electric dog. It was like, are you? And then no. Morpeko, I think, is my least favorite Pikachu clone. Wow, Twiins is a fan of black and white. Would have never guessed that. Yeah, I know. It's a very girl-heavy team so far, which is rare. I feel like I've always got fellas. So that's fun. That means I get to play with girl outfits when I inevitably draw them all as people. Yeah, give me 1 second. Let me grab tissues. I'm out of tissues. And a Goyle needs to blow her nose sometimes, so hang on, I'll be right back. I am back. Here I am. I'm in the distance. Okay, great. Awesome. I'm back. You know, that's something I always thought. Back when I was popular, because I was a RubyTuber, every time I'd post a new video, and I would get comments like, she's back, or you're back, that kind of thing, and I always wanted to reply with a, my back. And I didn't, because I figured no one would get it. Because it's kind of a weird way to reply to somebody. So, out with the Twiins, how many did you catch? I caught a really special one. But look at how many you caught. You're well on your way to building a fine team. Oh wow, thanks. That's a technical machine, a TM, mate. With a TM like that, you can teach your Pokemon a new move in a flash, and you can use them again and again too. That one can teach the move Swift. Lee gave it to me ages ago, and now it's yours. The gym challenge will begin in Motostoke, and our train's waiting, so let's go. Yippee, actually, let's real quick see, because Swift is pretty good. Let's throw it on to Kissy. Yeah, because we don't need, like, Leer and Sand Attack. We don't need that. Lick is kind of hilarious. Again, because of the Kiss influence. You all know. You get it. You're smart. And theoretically, I could teach it to both of them, but we'll stick with this for right now. Not quite so fast, you two. It's our moms! What are you doing here, Mom? I knew this day was coming since the moment you chose Grookey as a partner, darling. Professor Magnolia was kind enough to let us know that you two were setting out. So here, a last little gift to see you well set on your way. All the kit you'll need for camping. Oh boy. I forgot about the camping mechanic. No matter what happens out there, if you and your partner are together, I know you'll be fine. Thanks, Mom, and just think how lucky you are, mother to the first ever pair of champion brothers. Because I'm certain to be the champion next, you'll see. Of course you will be, darling. Anyway, do have fun and take care of yourselves. You'll be welcome back home anytime. Alright, well, we're off. Wish us luck, not that we'll need it. There are loads of brilliant trainers and all kinds of Pokemon out there waiting for us. My excitement's running ahead of me even faster than that train can go, Twiins. Come on, we're off. Yippee! The train politely waits, yeah. Has anyone actually gotten wild Pokemon from making curry? Is that something that works? Oh, I didn't you can read the text. I know that the curry, like, it'll heal you, but I don't think it can draw in different Pokemon. I don't know. I just do know that this game does, it's like, we should get, like, curry and stuff. What are we stopped here for? Yes, this is the Wild Area Station, make no mistake. I'm sorry to tell you that the train is halted due to a flock of Wooloo on the tracks. What's there to be sorry about? This is brilliant. Well, what is? This is the wild area is massive. There are loads of Pokemon to battle here. You get it, don't you, Twiins? This is the best possible place to put together the greatest team. Look at this floor detailing. What are these Pokemon? We've got, that's a Machamp, I think. There's Pikachu, obviously. Charizard. Kingler. Butterfree. Man, I don't know what that one is. It's like that one's not a real Pokemon. Maybe like Nidorino or something? It's fascinating that they're all Kanto Pokemon. Huh. Oh, it's Gengar! I see it. It's Gengar. It's Gengar. Fascinating. Huh. Anyway. It's Gengar, yeah. Mosswalker definitely got it before I did. If you think about it, if Leon and Kukui kiss, their facial hair would make a complete beard. Cereza, this is why I value you in chat. for bringing the most worthwhile information into my brain, because now I am thinking about it. Jigglypuff from above. That's Motostoke. I'm sorry, I'm skipping the dialogue because this part's boring. Between here and there, there's countless Pokemon for us to meet. Oh, hello, if it isn't Sonia! I like Sonia's design plenty. I don't like her jacket. We were talking about that yesterday, Allison and I. Yeah, that sounds rough. Anyway, I like her, like, teal and orange color palette, and I like the jacket, it's just, I don't like it. And the big problem is the shape. I'm not in love with the color either, but the rest of her design is like, feels like it wasn't made with the jacket in mind. If the jacket were bigger, or if it were longer, or if it was cropped, or if it was tighter, like, they kind of just went with the worst option for the jacket to be, in my opinion. Luckily, she doesn't keep it for the whole game. You know, she has her character arc. Oh, thanks a million. Yeah. I do really like this sea foam teal that is her kind of main color, though. I feel like it's a very unique color in the Pokemon world. I don't see anybody else repping that kind of cyan-y bright green-blue. Sorry, I know this is an RPG, but the story bit is boring. Just this beginning part, because it's not a story, it's... Look, there's the Onyx. That's like a level 40 Onyx over there. That's too strong. We can't fight that guy. And we got our combies bumming around. A beautiful day in the neighborhood, huh? Yeah, because at this point it's just like, here's the mechanic on how to do a bunch of stuff. Cooking at your camp can restore HP. Great. Pokemon that have fainted and can't battle any longer will perk right up with a piping hot plate of curry. Okay, great. So yeah, the tutorial is so boring. They stop you so often to be like, oh man, do you want me to explain how to play Pokemon? No. Do you like it better when she gets the lab coat? I do. The lab coat is also boring, but it's like boring by nature. The lab coats are, because lab coats are boring. Like they, you know, it's just kind of how they're designed. And so like I'm not expecting high fashion out of a lab coat. This camera's wigging me out. I find myself, I'm trying to like pull the camera back. I feel really close to my character. Oh, maybe I ought to be fighting some of these wild Pokemans. I'll do that in a second. Let me pick up a bunch of gubbins. And we can only wander so far, because otherwise things will start being strong and scary. Use the right stick to rotate the camera. These notes are also weird, aren't they? They're like... It's weird that they're just like weird notes on the floor. I guess it's better than having Hop stop us every 5 feet to be like, hey! Did you know? You can do this. It's like, yeah, I did. Thank you. Ew. I gotta change, like, my little icon over there. We'll handle all that when we get to Motostoke. Tail Slap? That's an exciting sounding name. Wait, Box Link, why don't they just give you a Pokemon full heal device and have to do away with centers altogether? Honestly, well, because that would kind of ruin the pacing of it. I think that's a great question, and I think this is an interesting thing to discuss. And I will also note, I'm not the one who came up with this idea. I remember very clearly Aaron from the Game Grumps discussing Pokemon centers, and how specifically they're kind of brilliant because it's the duality of that adventure. Do you use up your resources to, oh my god, oh, Bug is strong against Dark. Let's run away. Let's not fight the Combies. Good, awesome, great. I've remembered something incredibly important today. So yeah, it's like, oh, do I use resources and use my potion, or do I head all the way back? But it's been a long time since I've been to the last Pokemon Center. Like, I'm halfway through a cave. You know, would it be better to just keep going? It's sort of like, this is gonna be kind of crazy, Pokemon centers are like bonfires in Dark Souls. And that sounds crazy, but it's true. It's correct. And I think that's why they would never give you just like a full Pokemon Center without any sort of resource at your disposal. Like, that's the thing. Camping is great because it basically is a free Pokemon Center wherever in the wild area. Kissy, no! She's still so weak! But you need berries. And so there's that gameplay of, like, still using resources to heal your Pokemon. But it's resources you can't use in battle, so it's just a different type of resource. And so it creates a new kind of duality. Especially since these wild areas were new to the Pokemon world as well. Like, previously, it was, you go through a route, and you get to the next town, and you go through another route, and you get to the next town. But these wild areas are really big, and you can also kind of just beeline it straight for the next town. And so it was just kind of more inconvenient than anything else. Rather than, like, an interesting use of, like balance between, you know, like, item management or whatever. And so I think that's why they would never do that. And I think it's really fun and interesting. I think that's a fun topic to discuss. The purple monkey with the 2 udder hands. See, hang on. You can't distract me when there's combies around. No. Oh, Diglets! Hang on, but all my Pokemon are pretty weak. Let's camp! Since I've just obtained my camping setup. That's why Gen 5 is so good. Almost every dungeon has a trainer that will heal you if you beat them. It's true. I don't know. It's been so long since I played Gen 5. I really like Gen 5, but I can't comment on it, like, mechanically, because I can't remember everything. Man, look at all my QT Pokemon. The camping mechanic is fun. I like getting to see your guys walk around. I do think I kind of like it better as this, like, first-person POV than the, just sort of throw out all your Pokemon while you make a sandwich in Scarlet and Violet. I don't know, it's nice getting to just watch your Pokemon be cute and fun. It taps into the same kind of parts of my brain that, Nintendogs had going for it. But I do like that they've figured out that this is a thing we all want to do. We all want to sit there and pat our little guys. Grindo looks like and wants more attention. Seems a bit bored. Alright, well then go play. Especially since in the anime, you know, Ash and friends are always, they're always doing that shit. They're always stopping to cook their food and hanging out with all their Pokemon. And every step they have towards making the game feel a little bit more like the anime is like, that's good. Okay, I don't have a ton of stuff at my disposal. So that should be good. Whoops, no. When you finish this playthrough, will you draw your team as humans? Absolutely. 100% of the time. I forget how to do the minigame. Do I want to? I think I want to fan to a tempo and not just spam it, but I can't remember. No, I want to spam. And I'll do that for Red version too. I've been thinking about some of the designs for the Red team. I gotta focus on the cooking minigame. This is slow. Hang on, and there we go. Oh, hang on. I think that was a little late. Ooh, not the world's greatest curry. It could be worse though. Why does it look so meaty? I was thinking that too. But hey, a sweet curry. Sorry about sneezing there. Great. Alrighty. Oh yeah, your Pokemon like level up a little bit when you cook. Cool, awesome. Now we're all strong again. We can go back to fighting things, but not the combies. Pancham! That is a huge find. Yeah, we'll go Swift. I feel like Kissy should learn Quick Attack in the not too distant future. Oh, he's strong. So, Pancham is a dark type. Dark fighting. And so we definitely want to try to catch one of these guys. Don't sneeze in the curry. No! Oh, fuck! Oh, Kissy! Oh, she's fine, but goddamn, I was really hoping I was hoping the sand attack would help her. That's alright, that's alright, that's alright. And it is another Goyle, I noticed that too. Okay, alright, that's fine. Let's do a bite so we avoid another critical hit draining kiss. I remember thinking the N64 would make games more like the anime. Now, there are oldies out there that hate the new game mechanics that make them more like the anime, but their kids' selves would have loved them. I know, right? I think people, so, you know, obviously there's different strokes for different folks. It's great to have preferences, but I do feel like there's a lot of detractors that don't even try newer games, specifically like for Pokemon. And that's okay, like, that's okay, but I don't understand why have so much opinions, be so opinionated about games you're clearly not interested in. I think that's the big thing. But yeah, there's always gonna be a preference for people. And that's okay. But, I don't know, I do feel like also, maybe if they tried it, they'd be like, this isn't too bad. Nice! We caught her. Aw, yeah! Defeated by a pair of floating human hands. Awesome. And Grendel is so strong. And too strong. I gotta worry about that. I won't be able to control him for very long. Pancham's data will be added to the Pokedex. It chooses Pangoro as its master, and then imitates its master's actions. This is how it learns to battle and hunt for prey. Cool. Okay. And so now we need a good name for her, which is way tough. It'll one-shot even if it's not a crit. Exactly. You're so right. I wish for this to be like this thing. I hate how this thing is like this, and I wished for it. Yeah. Dragon Warrior. See, that's the hard part. I can think of plenty of good boy names. But what's a cool, good girl name? Poeta. Without being, like, really obvious about it. Like, oh, May, cause, you know, cause every Chinese character in things, they're all called May. And it's like, no. Very gothic. Gyaru makeup looks nothing like this, though. Gyaru makeup is that's the bright and poppy, like, kind of street ones, yeah? So, hang on. I just need to reach into the recesses of my brain to find something smart or interesting. Or I Google female martial arts master. No, they just have normal women names. Boring. Dang. Dang it. Tylee is cool. She's fun. I do like Tylee. No, twins, we need to be obvious. Let's... There's no pandas in anything either, except for, like, Poe. I do not know who, I can't say Xiao Yu with confidence, so I can't go with that one. Golly gosh. I knew I was gonna get a Pancham too. I just didn't think it would be this hard. Alright, then you know what? What if we don't be smart about it? What if we just go with vibes? Big panda girl. Big, cute, but tough panda girl. A big ol' panda bear. I'm gonna name her Pam. You sit long enough on the nickname screen and it's like, you know what? You're Pam. That's your name now. Is it creative and interesting? No. We gotta heal up. Gotta get Kissy back up. Iron Fist powers up punching moves. Hey! That explains why she also decimated Kissy. Also, it was super effective against her. Panda from We Bare Bears. I've never seen that. I've heard good things about it, but I've never seen it. I thought you were gonna name her Panda. So great. cool. She's absolutely a mainstay right now. Definitely, of this team, this is a pretty strong team. Robina is the one that I could lose right now. But, pretty dang happy with how it's shaken up right now. I know she uses her name as an onomatopoeia. Yeah, I'm gonna Pam you, or absolutely Pam you into oblivion or something like that. Okay, great. Picked up a bunch of berries so we can camp and kind of get Kissy back on her feet. And finally get our way over to Motostoke so I can not look so stupid. And start cooking. I do think between the two, I do like the sandwich making minigame better. This is fine, but I don't know. I don't want to have to fan the flames and stir the curry. I think kind of just placing your items was a little quicker, a little bit more. You know, it didn't interrupt the flow of gameplay as much. This is cute and all, but I just do like the sandwich making minigame a little bit more poisonally. It does look meaty. It does look like we've added sausage to it. I think this one will be spicy. Cherry berries, they're probably spicy. Or maybe they're sour. Nice. Yay! I do like how the plate size changes to accommodate your Pokemon. So if you got like a really big Pokemon, they get like a mega plate. Oh yeah, I was right, spicy curry. And if you get... Sorry, Grendel's face is insane. And if you've got a like a really small Pokemon, they get a tiny plate. I think that's really cute. Yippee! Everyone is back up and healthy. We got a great looking team. Nice. Even Kissy got to level up there, so hell yeah. We're gonna keep her at the front of the team too, so we can kind of keep trying to train her up a little bit. The only thing I don't like about sandwiches is how it incorporated breeding. Yeah, you know, that is interesting. I watched, Wolfie's got a video explaining like how the breeding works. Hang on, let me set my phone to silent so that doesn't distract me again. There we go. Wolfie's got a video explaining the breeding in Scarlet and Violet, and he makes it sound so like, it's like, oh, I understand. Oddish! We're not gonna catch the Oddish, but I was taken by how cute it is. But I agree. I can't figure out how I feel about... Oh, things are strong over here. I think I may want to wander away. We're a little underleveled right now. God damn it. Stupid fucking Oddish bitch. I couldn't get away. Yeah, right. I've got Robina. I can always get away. And we're gonna do that. We're gonna swap in Robina and leave. Well, great. Okay, you know, she's holding up her own. We need to wander away from this little corner, though. We kind of need to get back on track. There's Motostoke. Let's maybe start heading towards Motostoke. Let's kind of follow the path a little bit more. Let's camp again, also, so I can revive my little goofy goober girl. Gotta find more berry trees. Great. Poppy playtime all over again. With the Kissy, no! If you're doing a full team of dark types, are you going to get a Skuntank? I'm assuming no. You know, I was thinking about that. If Skuntank is in the game, it is actually not a bad idea to have. And you know what? Nothing will make you come around on your least favorite Pokemon quite like having it on your team. So actually, I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed to having a Skuntank. And that's the thing, isn't it? That's the great thing about Pokemon, if you ask me. Even your least favorite Pokemon can still be a great team member. Look at how fucking cute she is. Oh my gosh. Kissy is currently straggling in the pack, but she is a cutie pie. Pretty sure I've caught one before while playing. I feel like... I don't know. And it's weird too, because different Pokemon will show up. Oh, he cleans his plate. Like, he really cleaned it. Yay. Okay, let's get back to training and being strong. But yeah, the Pokemon, how they show up is, it's like dependent on the day. I'm fairly certain. Like, you're not guaranteed to see a Pokemon every day. Sorry, I was looking at what Pokemon are bumming around. Tyrogue. That's an interesting one. I don't think I actually want to fight Tyrogue. My guys are a little weak to fighting, so you know you gotta be careful. But yeah. What Pokemon you can? Oh, she's at half HP. That's why I'm failing so much. All right, you know we'll do a little bit of swap training here. Let's see Pam in action. Let's see how well Pam does. Why does Impidimp have one nostril? Because he's a freak. Also, the Pokedex entry, it says that he, like, sniffs bad vibes off of people. Like, he can sniff, and people who have negative energy, he feeds off of that by sniffing them. Did the Tyrogues just chase you? That does make sense. I do like that, how with getting to actually see Pokemon in the, like, in the overworld, it adds to the layer of, like world building, that some Pokemon run away, that some Pokemon come and fight. And that was something I think really saw with, yeah, with this game technically, but it really felt like it was starting to get pushed in interesting and fun directions with Legends Arceus. So that was a great job. Way to go. Sorry. You gotta cheer on your Pokemon. So yeah, I don't know, I really like that we get to see, this poor Diglett did sand attacks so many times, and Pam cannot be blinded. Pam is the anti-Airy in our red version playthrough. Arceus. It does feel weird. And in my head, every time, I'm gonna say it weird every single time, because in my head, I am thinking of the letters Arceus. Because that's how I figured out it is Arceus. And so I say it all clunky bunky like that every time as well. Awesome. Let's see if we can find more berries. Oh, we definitely don't want to fight her. Let's see if we can find more berries kind of bumming around anywhere. Another Vespiquen, please don't interact with me. So many bug-type Pokemon. P-Dove. Yeah, we'll fight P-Dove. One of the weakest, Pidgey clones, which is saying something, because none of them are very good. I think P-Dove itself is like, so that is just, that's a dove. That's just a real bird. And that's a pigeon. But they're cute enough, you know, but, they just never shake off that being just a bird. All the way up to Unpheasant. They're just like, that's just a real bird. And so they're just boring. Pidgey is also just a boring brown bird, but by the time you get to Pidgeot, they've got their big, pretty crest, and so they feel anime and fancy. Johto didn't introduce anything, other than, I guess you could count Murkrow. P-Dove's kicking her ass. Not the fighting type Pokemon. Let's be smart. Hoenn. What was the, oh, Talo and Swellow. Swellow? Yeah. They're pretty and interesting. Yeah, I like them plenty. I feel like I never use them though, because I always wanted to have a Xatu on my team instead. I'm glad so many people, I look over to chat to see just a bunch of not the bees. Which is the vibe for this playthrough, I think. Beat up is not good. We gotta not use beat up again. Even with 4 friends beating up with you. Beat up isn't good. Sinnoh. Oh, Sinnoh had Staraptor, which definitely has a personality. I can get behind Staraptor. Then Pidove, and it's boring. And then Kalos's bird. Did Kalos have a bird? Oh yeah, it had the fire one. Make regional variant, Psychic, please, Game Freak, you're out there. Yeah, and you're right. They should do that. Because that would be fun and interesting. And it should have been, it always should have been Psychic. It always should have. I don't know why they didn't. Cowards. But they should. And I feel like it would be... Sorry, I was flabbergasted by goddamn Shedinja, or Ninjask. I feel like it would look cool too. Psychic variant. How strong do you think these guys are around here? Do you think we're strong enough to fight Tim Pole and stuff? Crabbies? Whoopers? We can try. It should have been, it could have been. Fletchling. Yeah, Fletchlings are the one for Kalos. And those are cool. Making it a flying fire and not normal. Like, that was interesting. They were doing stuff. It did kind of just feel like we have Ho at home, but that's alright. We have Moltres at home, but that's alright. Eventually Kissy's gonna learn a good move, and then you'll all be sorry. Me at Wild Pokemon. So we're running out of Swifts though, which is a problem. Dang it, with the really good at getting to the last 4 HP. Why does Whooper look like me? Your eyes are too far apart. I think it's because Natu was flying Psychic, so making Hoot Hoot Psychic too. I always forget Natu was in Johto. In my head, that's a Hoenn Pokemon, you know? That's fun. That was fun. Okay, we handled the water types pretty well. Everyone's looking a little beated up-a-did. So let's just keep moseying for right now. Look at that big guy! Wow, don't fight me! It's so easy to do that with this game. Just go, wow, look at that Pokemon! Wow, look at that Pokemon! Wow! You know? What was the... Oh, Toucannon is awesome. Toucannon absolutely rules. That's a cool Pokemon as your regional bird version. Nope. Not strong enough to fight Quagsire. Don't even try to interact. Stuffles! Stuffles are a little scary. But how scary? Also, there's another Oddish over here. I'm gonna just keep running. I'm gonna keep running for right now. I'm might nervous. I think we're gonna kind of progress our story soon. Oh, it's another Oddish, but it's just facing away from us. So its leaves were cast in shadow. Oh! The wild area is overflowing with a special sort of energy. Oh yeah, the Watts. That's fine. We'll handle that later. Thanks. Okay. Yippee, we've made it. Whoa! Will you give me free items? Oh, no, I have to buy things. Huh. Wishing Piece. Throw into a Pokemon Den to attract a wild Dynamax Pokemon, huh? Heal Bell isn't a horrible thing to have. I could buy a Heal Bell or 2. Up to 4, why not? It clashes with the aesthetic. But, you know, just in case. It's good to have extra Pokeballs. Yay, we made it. Finally. Is Beware dark? No. Beware is normal fighting. Yeah. Yeah, it is weird. You feel like, it feels like it should be fairy, doesn't it? But it's not. Wow, it's Motostoke. What an exciting place to be. Anyway. Ball guy! It'll be fun to go see Ball Guy. Alright. Oh, and Sonia's right over here. And, you know, I'll give her this. She's easy to spot at a distance. Real ace of you to make it through the wild area. It seems like your trek ran your Pokemon ragged, though. You should pop into the Pokemon Center. Besides, there's something in there I bet you'll get a kick out of, if you're a real trainer and all. What's it gonna be? Is it gonna be the coffee stuff? Oh, it looks like the Rotomi, huh? Rotomi's free. Rotomi are kind of Rotom information device. It's a handy machine for trainers. It's the League card. Yay, we'll have to do that for sure. Oh, thank you. Oh, Leon's League card. Wow, awesome. But Motostoke sure is big, right? Not to worry, Sonia is here to show you around a bit. Come find me after you heal up your Pokemon. The opening ceremony, huh? I get a bit worked up when I think how exciting and moving it was to actually stand on a stadium's pitch for the first time. Cool talk. Real ace of you. Me, how did you know? Hey Sonia, I knew it was you by your ugly coat. I mean your hair. By the way, you may be able to see a rare Pokemon at the Wedgeford Station now. Cool, I'll probably not interact with the DLC at all, but I don't know. We'll see. So, brilliant young trainer who's brave to the wild area. Do you remember what your goal in Motostoke is? The gym challenge. Yup, the gym challenge. Oh, we gotta just slowly walk all the way over here. By the way, the ceremony tomorrow is being held at the Motostoke Stadium, okay? Use that lift over there to get to the stadium, okay? Alrighty, Sonia. Well, laters, I'm gonna swing by the shops while I'm here, but don't forget to register at the stadium, okay? Okay. 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 Hey, Kay. Okay, okay. Why the hearts in her hair? Because fashion. Because cute. Okay, let's start with fixing my hair. Yeah, I think my makeup's probably fine. I feel like I never change. Unless if that's how I change my eyes. But, what kind of look do you want today? Okay. No. That's the closest we're gonna get to my hair. Ugh. Yep, that's the closest we're gonna get. Platinum blonde is not right. White is. Cool. Great. Hang on, I can't see my menu. Why? Okay, okay, okay. Yay. Was Impidimp a raid? So Impidimp, I got Allison to catch for me. So I could have him. No, I don't need to reprint my league card. That doesn't exist right now. Alright, I need to change my makeup so I have my eyes. But yeah, I got Allison to hatch an Impidimp for me, so I had my starter, as it were. Now then, what kind of look do you want? I want, hang on. Well, I can't see my eyebrows anyway. So I guess that doesn't really matter. There we go. That's absolutely dark. And then... Poppy red. It's pretty yellow, though. Total dark. Multicolor swirl. I never actually go with these crazy eye colors, but I think they are fun. I'm glad they are an option. Lavender ice. What a name. We're gonna go with, Yeah, we're gonna go with poppy red. There we go. And then, oh, lipstick? Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, well, great. Amazing. The fattest brows to the point they blend into the hairline. Hell yeah. Yippee. Yeah, sure. Fuck it. Whatever. Okay. Now, starting to look like me. But I still don't look like a dark type gym leader. So, it's time for fashion. We're playing Fashion Souls now. I like your character has the same problems you described Karen as having. Of not looking like, at all, like a, oh, this is just a changing room. This isn't a shop. I probably could have bought something while I was at, Wedgehurst. It's fine. I bet there was nothing good there. Let's see, what do we got? We got some cute shirts. Okay. Maybe oh! Yeah, maybe a mean-looking varsity jacket? Or a knitted parka? Okay. No dresses for sale. Oh, we got way cooler. We got, like, ripped denim jeans. Plaid skirt. Plaid skirts are pretty fucking cute. But only if we could have, like, thigh-high socks to go with it. Which looks like... I don't know, we might? I can't see the fucking socks. I hate how they do that. A better bag would go a long way as well. We don't want all black. All black would be like a misstep. Man, that rucksack is pretty fucking expensive. Okay. Let's get, like a jacket or something to cover up this ugly fucking shirt. Yeah. Yeah, we'll put it on right now. That's swell. And then, yes, we'll go with a cute pleated skirt as well. And see, now I can see the socks. That's how they get you. No good socks though, so we'll keep what we have going on. And I'm running low on money, so I think this will have to fly for right now. Unless if I buy the bag. Oops, I bought the bag. I wanted it. You couldn't stop me. I didn't change into it though. So I'll have to do that. Okay, great. Now that I've spent all my money on clothes. Now we can play Pokemon. Yeah, there we go. That's a dark type trainer right there. Hell yeah. Cool. Amazing. You can be dark type and still have comfy vibes. It's true. It's true. I'm like, you know, say I'm early on in dark type, and so it's like I'm cute dark. The star eyes are a lot of fun. Not seen ripped denim jeans as cool since my dad wore them in the 80s. Woof. I think ripped denim jeans are always cool. I should save. I think it's saved for me, but I should save. We'll have to make our league card look better at some point, too. Make it look more dark. Yuck. But I've got Leon's card. That's way to go, me. Yeah, we'll make that better at some point. Anyway, let's keep charging forward. No money to spend on anything else, so might as well just progress the story. Gwar! It's Charizard and Leon. The money slipped into the register, yeah. I truly never make it to the stadium without you to show me the way, partner. Oh, I forgot that Leon is, like, bad with directions. That's a funny gimmick. Even with a huge old thing like this being in the middle of the city, I still get lost. Twiins, alright? One look tells me that you've become a trainer worthy of that endorsement I gave you. And yes, I reckon you might even be ready to use this. Here, try giving this to your partner to hold. Oh boy. I do not have a fire type to, like, on the team to use that, but you can take that lift up to the city's upper level if you're heading to the stadium next. Swell. Thanks, Leon. Thanks for being my— oh my god, I forgot it was like that. Hi, ball guy! Hi! Ta-da! You took the time to talk to the Pokeball, so you deserve a little reward. Yay. Thank you, ball guy. In case you were wondering, I'm not just any old Pokeball. But who am I, you ask? Well, the answer is simple. They call me Ball Guy. And that's all of his dialogue. You made it too? I mean, duh. Motostoke Stadium. This is where the opening ceremony will be held. Everyone will be watching the opening ceremony for the gym challenge. My mum, your mum, the whole world. Yep, that's the world. Our two mums. It's getting me a bit nervous, really. Nah, this isn't nerves. I'm only trembling because I'm so excited. Come on, twins. It's time to world learned our names. I do think, you know, it's cute having it be a thing like you sign up for. You know, like a very public sport kind of vibe. It's cute. I do think I prefer the sort of general, like, every person goes on their own journey kind of smaller scale of it, usually. Well, would you look at this? The place is packed with gym challengers. Every one of these folks is another rival. Let's get signed up. Yeah, look at that one over there. She looks so distinct. Oh, and that one too. Look at his stupid pants. Yeah, you heard me. I called your pants stupid. Seriously, what a piece of work. If you're here to register the gym challenge, I'll need your endorsement, please. Here you go. My best buddy Leon gave it to me. Fancy that. This is the first time we've had a challenger endorsed by the champion. Well, now you've had two because I am as well. What? Two of you at once? I wonder what's come over Leon this year. The two of you must be something special. I'm Hop. I'm Leon's little brother, in fact, and the next champion. It's interesting that he is really proud to be like, I'm the current champion's little brother, and he endorsed me, because I'm also gonna be the champion. And it's like, I don't know, it's like he doesn't realize that it's like, so nepotism. That's because they're leggings? You're so right. But also it's the pattern on them that makes them look dumb. Get me all signed up, would you? Well, yes, I am trying to, if you'll just give me a moment. Hop's pretty insufferable at the beginning of the game. There, you two have been successfully registered as gym challengers. You can now choose your preferred number of your uniform. Oh, what number should we go with? It'll be displayed on the back of your uniform. You must wear it for any official match. Okay. We got 3 numbers at our disposal. That's just how little brothers are. Funny number, the darkest number. I'm gonna go with Impidimp's number. Pokemon Impidimp. So like it's like Pokedex number. It's the smartest way to go about it if you ask me. So we're gonna go with 859. Yippee! Number 859, is it? Very well. You're never gonna see it anyway. My hair is too long. It'll cover up the number. And here, please wear this challenge band at all times to identify yourself as a gym challenger. The opening ceremony for the gym challenge is to be held here tomorrow. All the trainers taking part will have been booked a room by the goddamn. Go to the inn. You can stay there. That's the lead chairman for you. Even booked us all hotel rooms. I'm off to check out the fancy digs. Okay, bye. That's cute. Thank you. It's the only way I could think to do it. You're looking a bit gobsmacked by all this. You must be from some small country town, is that it? I'm quite the same myself. Hell yeah. Oh, well, I could have talked to Bede, but that's alright. Oh, you must be the challenger, twins. The Bud drop in is down this way, if you would be so kind as to follow me. Motostoke's music is pretty cool. I don't know if you can hear it all that well, but it's pretty alright. Challenger Twins, we've arrived at the... Great, yeah, I know. Let go of my hand already. The game, like, it's like, we must make sure the trainers know how to play the video game. To the point that it's like, yeah, but let go of me a little bit. Clearly an unimportant NPC. Hi, it looks like you both got yourself registered. Oh hey Sonia, what are you doing at our hotel? I'm researching the mysterious Pokemon that are said to be in the Slumbering Weald. I reckon if I look into some of Galar's legends, I might figure something out. Care to join me? You're here already anyway. What's this then? That's a statue of the hero who once saved the Galar region. I could run through the legend right quick if you fancy. Let's go with a short version, please. Long ago, a great black storm covered the Galar region. People called it the Darkest Day. The land was assaulted by gigantic Pokemon, but they were defeated by a single young hero bearing a sword and shield. This statue here is meant to depict the young hero of that legend. Huh, I suppose the hero must have been about as strong as Lee then. Looks like you're gonna have your hands full with plenty of research though, Sonia. Black storms and swords and shields and all. You'll be alright, Sonia. Thanks, I'll muddle through somehow, don't you worry. You two are staying here at the hotel tonight though, aren't you? Shouldn't you check in? Probably so. And we'll look out for you too, Sonia. If we hear anything about any hero or whatnot, we'll tell you. Hell yeah. Love how this game, with cute animals made for children, always has crazy dark backstories. Not really. Oh, the end of the world. It's nothing any more dark than like what you would see in a Disney movie. Excuse me, I'd like to check in. We came all the way to this big city so we could probably cheer on gym challengers. Team Yellow is here to help after all. You're in for a battle if you want to stop us. Alright, well I'm up for that. Didn't we tell you, mate? You get in our way, and you're in for a battle. Team Yell's all about helping one very special trainer with a gym challenge, that is. We want to make sure she gets cheered on nice and proper, and now you're gonna help us. Make some noise. There's not a single second in this gameplay where Team Yell is actually presented like villains. The characters will be like, look at those bad guys, they're in the way. But across the board, they're always just like, I like Pokemon, and also I like cheering for our favorite girl. And that's it, that's all they do. And it's so weird that the characters are like, let's handle these ruffians! But the dialogue is like, who? ain't no ruffians around here, I don't know. Good levels. Snarl, there we go, that's a move. Yeah, we'll get rid of stand attack. I feel like lick can be useful. Death by patty cake. Yippee! Went looking for a fight and I lost. It's so pathetic. What a bunch of squares with dome heads. Oh, give me a break here. Team Yell, get revenge for me, would you? Of course I've got you covered, mate. What could be better than a battle in a lovely hotel lobby? A lot of things. But that's fine. Glad you're not putting on the Cockney accent they're trying to make happen in the text. Listen, one must recognize their weaknesses, and doing accents is one of mine. I have respect for streamers who are like, oh, here I am! I'm main character here! I'm Navi! This is what I sound like for the rest of the story! And then they do go with that. And like, you know, I respect you for sticking to the bit. Personally, not for me. There is no bit strong enough to stick with for that long. The only time I saw them as a problem was in the anime where they nearly got Ash to lose his promotion match by sending him across the region. Yeah, That's pretty good. Must have gotten a bit carried away being in this swanky hotel. She's just really excited to sleep in a hotel bed. And you know what? I can agree. They're fun. Oh man, the swanky sophisticated air in here had me off my game. I can't keep my cool. I wasn't expecting checking in would be such a big fuss, twins. What's going on? Sneaking in some Pokemon battles without me? Don't think you can get ahead of me that easily. I need to get some training in, so I'm joining. Here, I'll even heal up your Pokemon too. Thanks, Hop. I'm Hop, one of this year's gym challengers, and I'm the one who's gonna become the next champion. Now let's have us a nice 2-on-2. I can already hear my victory coming. The only sound you'll make is a whimper of defeat. We look pretty cool. Hop and I, we got cool aesthetics. Me when the hotel has a cool pool. Alright. Which one of these two am I more worried about? We'll go with Ziggs again. Aren't the challengers the only ones with rooms here? Why do Yell think they're sleeping? They could book their own room. They could also all try to bunk in with Marnie, theoretically. But yeah, maybe it's kind of like a con, you know, where how like con goers and like boothers can get rooms in the hotel it's like taking place in. But also it's like other people also still are like traveling and need a place to stay technically. So maybe it's like that. And they're just booking their own place. Man, Hop, you're not helping all that much. Come on, give her the program. Thanks for clarifying the whimper. You know, I found it a clunky piece of dialogue, but I guess it was pretty all right. Yippee! My voice is unsure when I'm sad. I want to yell, but I'm unsure. What a weird sentence. I came to see the gym challenge opening ceremony, but this is awful. Guess it was defeat that I heard coming. I think I'm about to cry. What are you lot doing here? Marnie! Nothing. We was just... I know you're all terribly curious about the other gym challengers, but you gotta show a bit of restraint. Sorry about them, they're just a bunch of my fans, call themselves Team Yell and follow me around cheering for me. I think they've let it all go to their heads a bit. Come on, you lot, back home with you now. Marnie probably has one of the best designs in all of Pokemon. It's so sleek, it's so clean, she looks so cool. They're just so caught up with wanting to support me and all that they tend to get a bit shirty with other gym challengers. What a weird way to say it. Sorry if they caused you any trouble. So you're a gym challenger too? Team Yell, was it? Pretty impressive that you already have a set of fans to call your own. And now we've made a friend. I'm just so caught up with they're just so caught up with wanting to support me, they get a bit shirty. Sorry if they caused you any trouble. Hi, I'd like my hotel key, please. Would you be one of the gym trainers? I am. Yes, young Miss Twiins, I see that the league has booked a room for you, and if I might, thank you for helping us out with a sticky situation with those hooligans earlier. Hope you have a pleasant stay with us. Sleep well. Are the posters supposed to be Marnie laying down, or are they just holding it sideways? I think they're just holding them sideways. I think that's a pretty common thing you'll see with like football and like European football. Like football kind of memorabilia, paraphernalia. Morning. So this is it, now my legend really begins. Watch out, Twiins, I'll beat you to Motorstoke Stadium. Still in the tutorial, I'd say. if they're still talking to us this much, we're still in the tutorial. Gym Challenger, the opening ceremony is starting soon. Please allow me to escort you to the gym stadium. Alright. Alright, follow close and be careful not to lose sight of me. We've made it. Thanks a million. Now shut up. Let me play the video game. Not sure if you ever answered this, but how do you feel about Dynamaxing in this game? I think it's fine. I think it's fine enough. I think it's nice that any Pokemon can Dynamax. Or, well, yeah, Dynamax. And then there's the special Gigantamax ones. I think it's alright. You know, there's a level of, like, hype that happens with it, even if it's not the most strategic kind of gimmick. I'm gonna describe it as Dynamaxing walked so that Terastallizing could run. But I think it's alright. I think it's fun seeing your Pokemon get all big. I think it's interesting. Great question, though. Let's kill him. There I am. What an ugly little outfit. And yep, yeah, I can't see the number because of my hair. Wonderful. You look sharp as a pin. And that 859 there. And that really is the number for you. Now we're ready at last for the opening ceremony for this year's gym challenge. Yippee! Finally. Why does Pokemon have long tutorials? Some are longer than others, as with any game, of course. Breath of the Wild's tutorial is downright egregiously long. So you know, this one, I don't know why. Maybe they just wanted to kind of explore a lot of different mechanics kind of right off the bat. There's a lot of, differences in the technical, lore-driven structure of the Pokemon League this time. Maybe they were trying to be more story-driven. So yeah, I don't know. I guess, you know, Violet's is also pretty long and kind of clunky. But, I don't know. It's usually really front-loaded. That's the thing. It's like a lot of starting and stopping and starting and stopping right at the beginning of the game so they can set up all the story and the characters. And then after that, they do let you go, and they limit the amount of interruptions by that point. Is it still an issue how front-loaded all these cutscenes and stopping and startings are? Yes. But, what are you gonna do? He's the Grass-type expert Milo! The Raging Wave, it's the Master of Water types, Nessa! The ever-burning man of fire, here comes the Fire-type veteran, Kabu! The Galar Karate Prodigy, nobody's better at fighting types than B! The Master of Fantastic Theater, it's the charming Fairy-type user, Opal! The Hard Rock Crusher, no one fucking cares about Gordy, fuck you Gordy! And last but not least, the Tamer of Dragons, it's Raihan, the top gym leader. Unfortunately, we're missing one, but these are the gym leaders that we in the Galar region are proud to call our own. I think it's pretty cute to show off the gym leaders, kind of have you be like, oh boy, I'm excited to see what they're up to. What the fuck, I care about Gordy, you're the only one. I hate him. It's cute and all, the problem is, with Sword version, Gordy and B are just not as interesting visually as Alistair or Melanie. So for Shield version, you get like, oh boy, look at all these cool interesting characters, and for this Sword version, it's like, the grass guy like didn't have a nose, what was up with that, you know? Yeah, it was really great, Hop. Anyway. My unpopular opinion is that I look forward to the beginning of Pokemon games by quite a lot. I mean, listen, I think they're fun. Replaythroughs can be a little clunky, but that's alright. Hey, wow, okay, we should read this. How wonderful. It seems you two have been led here by the guiding light of the Wishing Stars. By the way, it was my wonderful company that invented those Dynamax bands, you know. I dare say this year's gym challenge is looking to be an absolute blast. Very good indeed. That means the whole Galar region is in for some excitement. The gym challenge is an excellent opportunity to show off your Dynamax Pokemon. Now, I'm terribly sorry, but there is some urgent business I need to attend to, so I must be on my way. Best of luck to both of you. The chairman certainly seems to be in high spirits. Now listen closely, you two. You've both only just started on your path as trainers. If you want to win, you need to do more than just train your Pokemon. You need to train yourselves, too. Let's do it, Twins. You know the gym challenge has a set order that you've got to visit the gyms in, right? The first is Turffield, and to get there, we need to head through Route 3. Awesome. Great. Let's save, so I don't need to do all that again ever. Hello, welcome. Why isn't Pierce here? Does he not give a fuck? I think he's probably kind of busy. Kind of busy. A little underground. Probably doesn't give much of a fuck. I thought Gordy was electric with all that yellow. See, I sit there and I think he's ground. With a name like Gordy, it sounds like, oh, that's gotta be ground. And no, he's rock. The gift, flying taxi is great. Now we can fly. Yippee. Thanks. If it's alright with you, I'll read the segment of the flying taxi manual. No, that's alright. I know how to play the game, but that's, thank you so much. Actually, where was it? No, yeah, you pick your map. Right, yeah, and then you can fly. Okay. Amazing. So let's head to Route 3. A skip dialogue button or a I already know how to play fucking Pokemon button seems to be what a lot of people want. Yeah. I really beefed it. I could have skipped. If you catch a Pokemon before you get to Leon's tutorial on how to catch Pokemon, then he's like, oh great, you already know how to do this, so I don't need to teach you. But I beefed it and I had not caught something. So that's good. That's like a good thing. I don't know. What's down here? An item. Payday. Neato. Well, great. I'll just take this payday and leave without talking to that little boy. Yeah, let's see if anything can learn payday as well. Oh right, tail slap. What does this do? It's the target up to 5 times in a row, huh? I can't. Ugh, that's some pretty shit accuracy. Let's go with payday instead. Oh, nothing can learn payday, so never mind. Gordy's rock, I also thought he was ground, right? He's just boring. I don't know. Everyone must have their least favorite, and Gordy is mine. Oh boy! Boost the power of normal type moves. Then let me actually give that to Kissy. Nice. I imagine her with a cute little scarf, like a bandana tied around her. A cootie pie. It was a nice running downstairs animation. I also liked it. Hope to see you again. Thanks. Oh, by the way, oh yeah. Maybe we'll do that just so Nurse Joy doesn't talk to us anymore. Doesn't stop us every time. You know, yeah, I'll buy some antidotes. And some paralyze heals. Great. Okay, cool. He's gonna tell us the journey's about to start again. There you are, been waiting! Let's have a battle, you and me. Oh, I guess that'll happen after the fight. Alright. I knew you'd be up for it. We gotta stay keener than anyone else if we want to steal the spotlight from our rivals. Still leading with Wooloo, huh? Oh good, I still have Pam out front. I may want to change that though. She's getting up in levels. Keep up, mate. This is your chance to do something. Sorry, I was thinking. I was not reading your dialogue. Soon the Pokemarts will be online and teleported to our bag directly. That'd be pretty cool. I think I kind of hate Hop. He's pretty hateable at the start of the game. Not like super hateable, but he's just kind of a dick. He's just an over-eager sport boy. So strong. Fake tears. That's a useless move. Nice. Rookity. Definitely don't want to keep you out. Yeah, let's send in Kissy. Maybe Kissy will be able to handle it. Oh no, too nervous to eat berries. That does so much. Snarl is still not better than Swift. Swift will just be the strongest move. Until probably she evolves. He's a Nepo baby, so I hate him on principle. Dang it, the Rookities keep really kicking us while we're down. He needs to be annoying so he can have a satisfying character arc, to be fair. It's true. Yeah. I like Hop is basically the same version of what Hal went through in Sun and Moon, but done better. So I don't mind. Sorry, I yawned. Sorry for yawning, it was so annoying. So bored with Hop's battle here. I can't help but yawn. I think we can survive this. Nice. Right, the Grookey. Yeah, we'll have Grendel. Or Pam. We'll have Pam handle it. I'm nervous about leveling up Grendel too much. Twiins use yawn chat not affected. Backed into a corner. You got it all wrong, mate. This will just make my victory all the better. Yeah, man. Whatever you say. Have a taste of our true power. Our green power just keeps on growing stronger. You gotta work on your fancy one-liners. God damn, what are you doing leveling up Grookey to level 14? God damn, dude. Oh yeah, Grookey might actually cinch this win for him. Like, sheesh. Come on, just keep going. Just patty cake it to death. Hell yeah. Landing a critical hit like that, you're pretty tough when you get serious. Yeah, I hate that he interjects to talk about crits. Also, you'll be fighting him, like, you know, you do your first battle. And you use a move that's strong against his Pokemon. And he's like, oh man, you already know about type matchups. Oh man. And, you know, he's got something to say about that, and that's good. But you will be in your final battle with him and do a basic type matchup. And he'll be like, oh man, of course you know about type matchups. And it's like, yes, honey, that's how you fucking play Pokemon. And especially when you get a crit. And being like, oh man, of course it makes sense that you're such a strong trainer, then you got a critical. It's like, I have no fucking control over that. You're stupid, shut up, I hate you. And I don't, but it's like, goddamn, sometimes, man. Yeah, let's learn Circle Throw. I'm never clicking on Leer, so let's do that. I didn't think it'd be level 14. Not really, other than the family relation. Hal's character is more about avoidance of taking battles seriously, while Hops is perhaps about taking battles too seriously, or at least that's how he lets it affect him. So I'm looking at it as how they interact with you. Hop's whole arc is about how he gets really frustrated with losing, and he kind of spirals doing that. You'll see him change up his team, and he then has to like kind of figure out why he cares, and you know, he has like a personal arc about it, and we see that not only with his dialogue, how he becomes less annoying, but also like he gets his Wooloo back on his team, and so there's gameplay to it as well as he figures out what he's doing. Versus Hao, who similarly is like annoyed at losing, but he kind of doesn't do anything about it. At most, Hao is like, oh man, I wish I didn't keep losing to you all the time. But that's like it. Like he doesn't. We don't see anything about Hao's arc in gameplay, and it barely shows up in dialogue either. Sun and Moon also have too much going on. I will say, they have too much. Sun and Moon have like 4 different plots going on, and so some of them really get left by the wayside, and Hao feels like one of them. I like Hao. I think he's swell, you know, but I do feel like he's just, it's a similar idea that they had for Hop, but just not done quite as successfully. Yippee! We've made it to the ho! A wild stunky. A stinky stanko. And it's another girl. I'm gonna oops all girl team. and Grendel. Oops all girls and then one scriggly fucko. Oof. Huge damage. Kissy's defense must be kind of ass. She takes damage like she's not good at damage. But yeah, I do want to swap over. We'll go to Robina, sure. I think you get experience for catching Pokemon in this game, yeah? So that's good. I wonder what happened to my trainer, yeah. Sorry, Scorbunny. You were always just a guy. Alright, we don't need to do too much more, so one quick attack should be alright. Would you do a tier list of all the Pokemon games? Or have you done that already? I haven't, and I should. Because fuck it, why not? I can write that down. I've got so many ideas. Hang on. Tier list. Pokemon games. Then also tier list. Gym badges. And then also that one. Okay, great, cool. I'll have to make sure I don't lose that paper. What am I doing? Right, I'm catching a Stunky. Another quick attack. Should be fine. Should have named them after the Spice Girls. Funny thing, I've replayed this game several times, and one time I one-shot all of Hop's Pokemon, and after the battle he healed my team. I took no damage, but it's the thought that counts, I guess. You know, he's annoying, but he's not a bad guy. Like, it's like, yeah, I'm the greatest guy. My brother's the champion. And it's like, alright. He's like, hey man, your Pokemon, I've got cat treats. Do you want some cat treats? It's like, yeah, we'll take some cat treats. Robina, no! Okay, she survived. Amazing. No, not Grendel. Grendel is objectively the worst Pokemon in this situation. Yeah, write that down, write that down. Tier list of main, side, or all. Surely, you start with the mainline ones, and then you add in the side games. You know? That's how I would do it, I think. I've only got the heal balls. Other than my Pokeballs. We've caught so many dark types already. This is great. Goddamn. You're not winning this. I will catch you. I've got 20 more balls. Get better balls? No, I looked at the mark, but there weren't any. There we go. Yippee! What was the last time you played Sun and Moon / Ultra Sun and Moon? It has been a long time. I will also say that. So, in like, kind of similar to how I was like, I can't say anything with too much confidence about Unova because it has been a while since I've played it. It's been a while as well for Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon. I should do it again so I can kind of refresh my memory on how. The problem is I don't like that generation. But you know, I wouldn't mind playing through it again. From its rear, it sprays a foul-smelling liquid at opponents. It aims for their faces, and it can hit them from over 16 feet away. Wowee. Yes, we're gonna give her a name, and I already have an idea for this one. I'm stealing it sort of from. Oh, I need to Google how to spell this. So yeah, you're probably the expert on how. This is where I'm coming from with the statement of. It's the same arc, or a similar arc, but done a little bit better with Hop. Or maybe I just like Hop's arc better. I'm gonna name it Paprika, because you had mentioned the Spice Girls, and I don't know. I think that's funny. Great. There she is. Ability is Stench. By releasing Stench when attacking, this Pokemon may cause the target to flinch. That's great. We got Feint. Feint. Like Feint attack? Okay, yeah. Okay. Feint, Smokescreen, Acid Spray, Fury Swipes. And Hasty by Nature. Awesome. We got a pretty damn good team right now, if I do say so myself. Let's save. Let's save, run back, heal. And then we continue charging forward. Man, everything's coming up Dark type. The newest Spice Girl, Stinky Spice. Missed the chance for a pun of paprika. Aw, shit, you're so right. I'm washed as a streamer. By the way, you might be able to. Yeah, shut up. I don't. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I'm trying to buy something. Yeah, no better Pokeballs. I still have 19 other Pokeballs, so we'll probably be alright. And what do you have? You got TMs, yeah? Nothing good. Okay, cool. Alright. Let's have a quick bathroom break. Everyone can get a drink, go to the bathroom, have a snack. And then we will return and continue charging forward into Route 3. We're gonna be entering a cave. So, listen, you're so valid for liking Hop more than How. I just have the apparent need to be the Alola representative, and that's alright. I wish I would, you know what I really want? I want another game set in Alola, so we get more How. And I mentioned that kind of with the design ranking video for that region, but also for the characters. I think all the characters are interesting, but just held back a little bit. I want to get to see these characters have gotten to developed, you know? Which was grammatically incorrect in like 4 different ways. But I want more How. So it's not like I'm #1 How hater or anything. But yeah, let's have a quick little bathroom break, and then we'll be right back. turned. Whoops, wrong screen. There we go. Okay. Popping off to bed. Well, good night. Asleep good. I would say make smart choices, but it's bedtime. Yeah, what choices do you have to make? Great. So let's keep playing. One of the neighbors is sawing something outside. I think it adds to the music. Yokai Village is an interesting way to describe it. I've been trying to figure out what the vibes are for Oh, it's a Vulpix. I'm sorry, I was so confused. I was like, what Pokemon is that? Trying to figure out what kind of vibes it evokes. So that's a good one. A tough one to draw, but but a good one. Hide the ludicrously upcharged drink prices. Is that too many tails on Vulpix? 1, 2... Does it always have 6 tails? I feel like I remember it having only like 5. Which isn't a huge difference, but... It was enough that I noticed it. It must be. Surely Pokemon is getting it right. You know, it's not like this is a fan-made thing. But it just, I don't know. It just looked like too many. We going for an Umbreon next? Oh, we could get Umbreon. I don't know. I don't know. Wait, does this game have Eevee? Yeah, but aren't they also only in the DLC, I think? Probably not? Probably not. A great question, though. Other than what we already have, I had no plans. Whoa, there's a whole girl. Alright, let me make sure, Kissy is healthy. There we go. I should buy more potions. I'll fight this girl and then I'll run back and get more potions. You saw the opening ceremony, right? Then you know why I'm excited and want to battle. Eevee, it's not DLC only. Oh, okay, well then maybe having a mono dark type isn't the most useful, but it can learn things like Shadow Ball, so I'm not like opposed to Umbreon. I keep yawning. What's wrong with me? Not breathing enough. Vulpix is too popular for them to mess it up. Is it still popular though? I know it definitely, like, it's got a level of popularity, but I don't know. How many Pokemon have dethroned Vulpix as a cute fox, like, you know, funny little guys? I don't know. I'd love to ask 1,000 Pokemon fans, what's your favorite Pokemon? Just so I could see the results. You know, I just kind of see what's popular and what isn't. Headbutt. Oh yeah, Headbutt. That's great. That's a great move. There's no reason for us to keep Tackle if we've got Headbutt. Yippee! Oh good, we beat her. I lost, but I'm still excited. Well, that's great, honey. Did Kissy even, like... Yeah, she took some damage. We'll put Robina in the front. You know, use her while she's here. She is still the one I'm most likely to kick off the team. It's Goomy! Your favorite's Goomy? Goomy's pretty cool. You can get Eevee, they just have very low spawn rate, I think. Oh, it's gonna be like ZA all over again. By the the way, you might be able to see a rare Pokemon at Wedgehurst Station now. Yeah, well, I'm not going to fucking Wedgehurst Station. Leave me alone. I'm trying to get to a gym battle. I've been playing for 2 hours. I'd love to fight a gym. Hey, look at you guys! It was Trubbish. That was the joke. We're gonna switch over to Grendel. Even though it makes me a little bit nervous, I don't know how long he'll listen to me. But he's demonstrably the best one to handle Pancham. All Gen 1 Pokemon are in mascot territory, and I think Vulpix is on the higher end of that. Definitely not the top though. All of them? I'm trying to think about the weakest Gen 1 Pokemon. Like in terms of kind of design, marketability, popularity. That's a tough one. Because they are all pretty iconic. Maybe Rhydon? People, or Rhyhorn, the one that's the pre-evolution. Stop. Arm thrust is not as cool when I'm the one getting arm thrusted. There we go. What's your favorite Pokemon? Me wearing a Gengar jersey? Jeez, I don't know. Yippee! Cool. Wrong button. Okay. Grendel got pretty beat up. But he's actually alright. Also, when did Kissy get healed? How did that happen? I did not heal her. What? She had a boo-boo, that's why I stopped. Whatever. I've been studying foreign languages, computers, and Pokemon. Way to go, you. Congratulations. Schoolgirl Hannah. With your ugly too short bangs. Damn it, she's got another fucking Pancham. Okay. What are you doing having a Pancham? Cute little schoolgirl? What the heck? You should be having, like, Glossifleur and whatever. Alright, Grendel, come on. Back onto the pitch. I have 2 Pokemon shirts. They're both Umbreon. Oh. Alright. Yeah, you know what? Paprika. She gets to play. Let's see how this goes down. Acid Spray. Okay. Not too bad. I mean, you say, you know, beats little girl and take her lunch money. At this point, I don't know, she's really giving me a run for it. I do like the short bangs that they're styled right. Hers aren't. Yeah. Like, I think that's the thing. Blunt bangs, they have to, like, hit eyebrow. And then that's cute. If they're shorter than that, then it looks like that vine of, like, I just wanted fucking bangs. You know? Alright, we beat her. What? I lost my Pokemon Savvy wasn't enough? You've got the world ahead of you. You're already doing really swell there, Hannah. There's so many Zigzagoons. Thank goodness I spent all that time looking for one in the first route. I don't know if you've been on Instagram, but a lot of people have started becoming fans of and making fan art of Regigigas, and honestly, I couldn't be happier. I'm happy for you. Isn't it nice when your favorite enters the rounds? And yeah, you know, as someone who likes Eevee, you know, I get to eat pretty well usually, but like, when it's your niche, funny little guy, it's like, yeah. And not even like niche, like parentheses, ugly, because everyone is fan. Like, there's always fans of the quote-unquote ugly Pokemon, like Skuntank, like Trubbish. You know, you can find that. But people are like, I like random Pokemon number 762, whatever that one is. And it's like, hell yeah. Why did I read the trainer tips as if I don't know? I know. I do know. I know more than you. Why is this Zigzagoon, like, glowing? Uh-oh. Well, we've entered combat, so I guess we'll see. I hate that mine's so popular, it makes the card so expensive. Oof. That's so true. That's another thing. All Houndoom cards look cool. 100% of them. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Okay. Sorry, I needed to read what Circle Throw actually does. Why does a little girl have a Pancham? Never underestimate a girl's love for non-stereotypical things. I mean, you're so right. They are also pretty cute, though. I will say that. I just didn't expect it. I was like, cute little girl. They've always got like, oh, okay, it gave me Watts. That's why it was going. You know, the cute little kids usually have, you know, Pidgeys and shit. Oh, instead of a Pokemon, I found a trainer. I'll have to check how strong you are. Does this game have like a regional bird? Like a Pidgey equivalent? Oh, duh, Rookity. Steeny's alright, I guess. Pokemon 762. I think Steeny's pretty cool. I like it plenty. Robina's moveset kind of blows. And maybe that's self-inflicted. You know, I've had a hand in that. I can't just blame her, but she just... Golly, she could really use something else other than just Snarl and Quick Attack. Beat Up kind of sucks. Hone Claws isn't all that good either. If you were a cute little girl, as you were a cute little girl with a Houndour, it's true. You know, maybe I shouldn't have stereotyped her. Nah, Naked moveset just blows. It's kind of like Liepard. I also really liked Liepard. Liepard is so cool. I like Liepard, and especially Purloin. Purloin is such a cool Pokemon design. They're just not good. Some Pokemon just aren't that good, and that's okay. And Nickit is kind of one of them. Gossifleur, huh? I should have switched out to Pam. I think Pam is... Poison's good against grass, yeah? Headbutt, go. Wow, so strong! Oh, it was a crit. Okay, but what if it's not a critical? You know, we need to see kind of a baseline for Headbutt. Okay, you know, that's still good. That's still way better than what we were doing. Oh no, Gossifleur's speed rose. I really need to worry about that. It's like the slowest Pokemon in the game. It would have to have its speed rise like 3 times before it was like, maybe it'll go first. Nice. Yeah, but your Pokemon are way too strong. Thanks. I'm really good at video games. So don't even fucking talk to me. Yeah? Okay, good. I'm gonna be honest. Knowing that Allison is making bagels, it's sort of the only thing I can think about. All I want is to eat a bagel. Do you also spend your whole day thinking about the next meal you gotta eat? I do. Hiya, Gym Challenger. You look real ace out there during the opening ceremony. Thanks. Oh, but where's Hop? He went on ahead. He can't sit still at all, can he? Guess he really wants to catch up to his brother. Oh, I know. Let me tell you about something a bit interesting. See that building over there? It's a company owned by Chairman Rose. Just past Route 3, there's a mine where they dig up ore. That building over there processes it. Hi, honey. It is not dinner time for you. You can relax. Into energy. In other words, the chairman is responsible for providing the Gala region with its energy too. That's a weird way to put it. Can't really say I get him, but the chairman seems like a pretty brilliant guy, right? Here, a little something for having a chinwag with me. It's an escape rope. So then I can bounce out of the next conversation with you. I'll heal up your Pokemon too. Oh, thanks. The way to Turf Field is pretty long, but that's kind of a challenge in its own right. Good luck, Gym Challenger. It is a pretty long path. Like, not only, what has it been, like 2.5 hours of, like, tutorial cutscenes and stuff. Interrupted for roly-colies! I definitely don't want my poison Pokemon out front now. You know, it's been a lot of, you know, cutscene and tutorial and things. But, then this path is like, it is a long route to get to your first gym badge, like gym battle. Which is just fascinating. It's just, I don't know, it's just, no! Guess what I forgot? You'll never guess that I'm weak to fighting times. Except for Grendel. Grendel can handle it. But I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed and it's fine. Where'd that Machop come from? Some Pokemon stay hidden in the grass. Others are visible, like running around, and others are like, you just see the grass shake. And Machop's one of those ones. Okay, let's maybe camp. Can I camp? Yay. I am running low on berries. One taker understands the concept of food, but not food itself. Roly-Poly is the Pokemon I thought was made up. I can see that. It does kind of have fan-made Geodude energy. I can see that. I really like the Roly-Poly line, but they do feel a little made up. Hang on, I'm focusing on stirring. Alright. Yeah. Nice. Oh, well, howdy. Godo Spartan. I'll call you Spartan. Looks like a real player tonight. Nice. Don't often see Sword and Shield players that aren't doing shinies or Nuzlocks. Yeah. I'm doing a dark type gym challenge. So I'm gonna be a dark type gym leader. You know. You probably are aware of how this kind of thing works. So it just means, you know, I've only got dark types on my team. Going pretty alright. I did get bullied by a Machop, because I forgot that we're weak to fighting, but we'll handle that. Grendel will do a lot to help us with that moving forward. But yeah, welcome. Teemu Geodude. I think we should have more Geodude likes. I think Geodude's a funny little guy. I'd like to see more of them. Oh, that's right, I wanted to buy more potions. That's annoying, I just camped. Over 400 hours in Shield, shiny hunting in the background myself. I know the game, and good on ya for a unique challenge. Thanks a million. What you shiny hunting for? Do tell. I don't think, is there anything, have I shiny hunted in Sword and Shield? Yes, I have, I just remembered. I shiny hunted for a, Snorunt. For some reason I was like, I want that one. I really want that one. And, it was a male, so you know, did not get shiny Frostlass, but I like shiny Galele plenty, so I definitely didn't mind. I think I also found a shiny sock. But I can't remember if that was Sword or not. A sense of pride and accomplishment? No, we don't do that here. We're so close. Oh, it's a tough move. Her defense really is bad. I gotta check out her stats. No! No, not another smoke screen. Well, okay, we're fine. It's fine. We'll be fine. Just swap over to Pam, probably. Yeah, we'll go with Pam. Well, I should say I finished my shiny breeding. 10 days trying to get 3 shiny Eevees for the evolutions. Got my last shiny Eevee an hour ago. Hell yeah! So you're just doing the 3 OG Flareon, Vaporeon, Jolteon? You don't want... I mean, that's a pretty cool collection to have, but at that point, you know, what's another 5 shiny Eevees? So you can have, you know, all the other ones too. Which one's your favorite shiny evolution? I posit to chat. Alright. The roly-poly kind of beat me up. I'm gonna fight that police officer. I'm gonna fight this little girl, and then I will have to wander back and get more potions, I think. Well, yeah, top 3 shiny evolutions. Sylveon's is really good. I like Sylveon's a lot. Were you thinking of passing through without even looking at my Pokemon? I'll take a gander, don't worry. All 8 I can get in Shield, actually, besides my favorite shiny evolution, is Umbreon. Oh, Umbreon is another really good shiny evolution. That is another really good one. And then, what is Jolteon's shiny color? I think it's similarly kind of like an ugly green, like Espeon, which is a real shame. I might go safe and go with Vaporeon. Leafeon's is alright. Maybe I'll do that. Sylveon, Leafeon, Umbreon as the top 3 favorite shiny evolutions. It's a bit of a shame. I think shiny Eevee is the coolest of the bunch. Glaceon and Sylveon. What? Glaceon becomes like a deeper blue, doesn't it? Oh no, it's like a purpley, isn't it? No! Vaporeon becomes purpley, which is also really good. Squub it. We'll be fine. Looks at past comments, you'd never guess, yeah. Jolteon is piss green. It's a right shame. Because, here's the thing, how to make Jolteon everyone's favorite evolution, have the shiny be black. Either black and yellow or black and white, and it would've slapped so hard. Only shiny evolutions I like is Vaporeon and Sylveon. All the others are just very similar to default, and Espeon is just vomit. Espeon is demonstrably the worst. It's overtly bad. It is the thing that makes Espeon for sure not my favorite evolution. And is that a weird thing to say? Maybe, but I just don't like it. Higher contrast, so pale white and brighter blue. Oh. Great, we beat Kaylee. Win or lose, I don't mind. I just wanted to show off my Pokemon. They were pretty cool. Shiny Espeon is your kid's favorite? Oof, I'm sorry for the slander. Every Pokemon is someone's favorite, shiny or no. Alright. Yippee, a bunch of berries. Nice. Be able to make curry. Oh boy, beat up! I don't need that. Can I jump down here? I'll just fly. I'll just fly to Motostoke from this far away. Like when you get DoorDash from somewhere that's close. And it's like, we could have easily walked. Shiny Sylveon actually looks good, but I really like Alien Espeon, you know? Maybe eventually you guys will turn me over to it. I'll have to take a look at it again. I think the sprite versions were especially egregious for Espeon, but I'll have to look at it in the third dimension. Maybe all it needs is a little bit of the third dimension to make it feel a little bit nicer. 10 days of trying to get 3 shiny EVs. I got a ton of other shinies to boot. Random wild encounter, shiny Trevenant, hell yeah. Egg hatched a shiny Riolu, Carblast, Milcery. My luck was wild. Wowie wow wow. Pretty impressive stuff. I don't have the patience for shiny hunting usually. I've done it like a once, and you know, I did it as my first handful of streams and that was fun. Look at that guy! But I don't know. I think often it's just so boring. I have too many other things I wanna do, you know? If I'm gonna relax, I don't need my hands to be idle, you know? You know, running back and forth, hatching eggs or what have you. Letters and victory. Postman Tad. He looks so British. That's the most British cartoon man. Delibird. I should have known. I should have foreseen that. Paprika is strong. Her moveset not amazing right now. I'm excited for her to get a little bit more diversity with what she's got going on. Ooh, that was a hefty delivery right there. It's gonna be annoying if I fight this guy and then my Pokemon faint and I have to heal them, and I didn't even buy potions like how I wanted to. Ugh, I'm so bad at video games. Why do you all watch me? How far are you planning on going today? Are you gonna try and beat Milo? I definitely want to get at least one gym badge, for sure. Ugh, the presents are dealing so much damage. I'm kind of just hoping one of them will heal me. But Kissy definitely needs the EXP the most, so let's swap out Pam. It probably doesn't know a flying type move. A pun on Postman Pat, I'm guessing? You think? We might actually just be able to find a Postman Pat. But I'm not sure. I don't remember all the postmen names. Except I do remember in Johto, this is a weird memory, but there's one you can fight in, called Bobby, and that's funny. Actually, maybe Bobby is in this game, because that's the thing. They're called Bobbies in, like, England or whatever. Focus energy? No. Yippee! Okay, Postman Tad beat us up, so we're gonna run back to town again and heal. But mostly, don't let me forget. I want to buy, I'll even fly. I want to buy potions. Don't let me forget. Say, hey, Twiins, buy some potions. Why do you all watch me? For this exact reason. Before you enter the cave, there's a girl who will heal you, and her sister is at the other end of the cave will also heal you. That is great to recall and to have in the know. I still do need to buy potions though. But I can stop worrying so much about running back. Yeah, we'll go with 10. Fuck it. Amazing. Great. Cool. Awesome. I like Pokemon. You don't go modern Pokemon bad, and you actually talk about the character design. Well, yeah, thanks. I feel like we've entered a new phase. I feel like people are being like, you know what? Pokemon game is actually pretty good, you know? Like, for some reason, there was just a stretch of time where people were being stinky losers about it. And being like, modern Pokemon game bad. They're not good, they're bad. But like, something's happened. where people are like, Pokemon kind of slaps, actually. Oh, I think she would heal me too. Yeah, I'll visit. Why not? Hi, honey. No. You have time until dinner. Wow. Thanks for letting me hang out with your cute Pokemon and my skunk. But yeah, I feel like people are coming around on it. I feel like people are like, Pokemon's alright again. And that's good. Thanks the Lord. Don't forget to buy lotion. Thank you, Messiah. In my head now, lotion is potions. That's just how it is. Oh, we gotta stand up to a fire type. Which we've actually fought we fought Vulpix earlier. Never mind. That's not too exciting. Did they buy potions? I missed it. I did. I bought the potions. I got 10. How do I remember random stuff from this game, but I can't remember a single math formula? Because remembering the NPCs who heal you in Pokemon are it's actually useful knowledge versus math formulas, which are not. Got tickets for Mario Galaxy movie, think I'm gonna have the theater to myself. Fuck yeah. I hope you had fun. What is he sending out? It started with a D. Doppler. Uh-oh. We're gonna keep Paprika out. That was also a crazy little swift Pokemon knowledge pull I had to do. Of what Pokemon start with D. Yeah. Doppler's scary because it's a bug. Hello! Welcome, Requiem. I'm doing a dark gym challenge. So I've got a team of dark types, and you've shown up at such a fun time because I'm weak to bug. And so Doppler is actually pretty scary here. Luckily, there's not a bug type gym leader I need to worry about. Opal does still exist. So, you know. We'll handle that. But yeah, Doppler is just definitely not what I wanted to see. These nuts, don't be like that. Don't embarrass me in front of new people. I can't believe you remember this Pokemon. I can't either, I'll be honest. I think it's, so I saw the D and I saw the R. And that's the only way I was able to land on Doppler. I was like, what Pokemon starts with a D and has an R in the name? Yep, Kabu. I'll never forget Kabu Centiskorch. That thing is a walking nightmare. Oh no, Kabu Centiskorch! It's a walking nightmare! It's a bug type! It's a bug type! Oh no! I had forgotten. Oh, we'll handle it. Yeah, I'm never using Fake Out. Let's get rid of that. Damn. Uh-oh. We will... Man, it wasn't as much of an issue when I thought Rookity was a dark type. We'll rack our brains together. We'll figure it out. Shit, dude. We'll be fine. It's fine. We'll be fine. What Pokemon do I have out front? I don't want Paprika in the charge for a cave, because she'll take lots of damage. Yeah, what are your stats looking like? Your defense is 18. Special defense is great, though. No one uses special defense, like special attack moves. Alright. Okay, we've finally made it to the cave. Yippee! Hiya, me and my little sister have set ourselves up as Pokemon pop-up centers. Here you go. Thanks a million. I'll never forget. Oh no, I did forget, yeah. I was like, fire isn't anything special, and then like, I thought about it. We need to hit it with a rock move for 4 times damage in one shot. I will keep my eyes peeled for rock type moves we can learn. Oh boy, a star piece. Wow. I don't want to fight the timber. Okay. Yeah, no, go away. I don't need to waste my time with you. All you do will hurt me. It was grammatically incorrect, but the words were right. Bead, yeah, Bead is also a special little case where he's like Psychic Fairy, and Psychic is weak to Dark. But Fairy is good against Dark, so it definitely creates a unique conundrum for me. We'll have to figure it out pretty soon because he's at the other end of this cave. Yeah, it's fire type. Oh shit, it's bug type. We just have to be stronger than everybody else. We just have to be at level 100 and we can win the game. So you're using all the dark types you can get in the game or just a few? I mean, you know, I don't need every single one I can catch. As it has been so far, I have caught every one I can catch. But, you know, we can be picky about it. I don't need to use everything necessarily. It's, just gotta try to craft the best team we can. I don't think I want to fight these guys. I want to try to avoid fights with these, construction people because they've got fighting type Pokemon, which are very, very good against me and, kind of scary. I guess I can throw out Grendel to counteract them. But, I mean, yeah, maybe I'll just have to do that. Maybe I'll just have to put Grendel in front. I don't want to fight the timber, runs into the timber. Listen. I'm not good at video games. What can I say? You also get Dino, but that's after Gordy. Oh yeah, Dino! I do like Dino, and I thought about it as one of my, like, starter options. But I've actually tried to do playthroughs with Dino before as my starter. And Baby Doll Eyes, I'm not gonna use that, but thanks a million. The problem with dragons is they take forever to level up. They take forever. They need so much EXP, and so I was like, and so you end up just using them for everything because they're always straggling behind in levels. And so that's why. Oh my gosh, hang on, I've dropped something. I've got these big ass sleeves today. All right. So I thought about it, but that's why I opted against it. So I don't know. It's nice to have a dragon type on the board though. So I do. The reason why I've done it so many times is because I do really like the Dino line. I think they're really fun. Feint attack is hilarious. Grendel's the only male, but also the only one that can fight fighting types. Okay. Always the odd one out, you know? He's just, this is why he's our special little protagonist. I like how cute the, construction ladies are. How she, like, winks and stuff when she tells her Pokemon to do a move. It's fun. It's nice. Grendel's a harem protagonist? You think a freako like that will have a harem? Look at him. He's not- he's- no? How many Pokemon does this lady have? Okay, she just has- okay. Then... let's actually we'll let Pam play. Pam is definitely gonna kind of struggle bus against Bead, but in contrast, Paprika will do really well against him, so that's good. That's good to have our poison gal in the back. He'd be more interesting than the stereotypical basic boys in harem anime. You're so right. Eventually, Arm Thrust won't be the win all battles button, but currently, listen, when it works, it works. Nice. Assurance, sure. Let's get rid of Home Claws. I want to scout them. Oh, well, you can't. Sorry. They're mine. Go away. Leave my Pokemon alone. No evolution so far is pretty surprising. I thought I saw something sparkle over there. That's why I was being weird. That guy is also blind. What are these? The, prevent the effects of traps set on the battlefield. Oh! Hey, that's a cute little item, actually. And so the traps being like poison spikes and stuff. That's pretty cute. I'll give it to Robina. Fuck it, why not? Okay. I was looking around for items, but I found a trainer. You're the second fellow to allude to looking for something else but finding me. The best item in 7th gen. Oh, actually 8th gen. It's what's crazy is I feel like I've never heard anyone talking about it before. Maybe, I don't think they made their way into, Scarlet and Violet. I feel like this is not an item that proceeded into the 9th generation. It's a cool idea, though. I think they should. We should see them return. But also, I feel like trap play has been kind of out of the usual circuit of kind of competitive. And, you know, I can only say so much as an outsider who watches one competitive Pokemon player, Wolfie. But I feel like, you know, the main kind of tactic has been to focus on sleep. You know, you want to put your opponents to sleep and then, like, hit hard and hit fast. So yeah, I don't know. I just feel like no one's setting up spikes these days. Darks evolve weird and late, usually, which causes a lot of anticipation, like a horror film. Oh, you know, what a cute way to put it. There's a sparkly thing. My guys are all getting a little beat up. I think I wanna camp? Can I camp here? Nice! What a nice camping spot! Golly, look at this! Wow. Wowie wow. I like that the team has some color variety. Yeah, it's not just a bunch of monochrome. Which is cool. Kissy seems to be worried about its surroundings. Oh, you'll be alright. Great! Okay, yeah, let's heal up really quick. You can play traps now? That's why I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, I always wanted to be so much more into Yu-Gi-Oh! I like the idea that the decks are, like, indicative. They're, like, almost like a personality kind of quiz or something like that. I like the idea of your deck being a reflection of you as a person and not just, I like blank type, so I use that, you know? I think that's really fun. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Seems hard. If I were to ever play it, it would have to be one of the video games, so it can kind of keep track of all the rules for me. Hang on, I'm focusing so I can stir my curry. Wow, fucking up. Alright, great. Hi, cute boys. Cute little guys. I know you're hungry, but can you wait like 20 minutes? Until it's actually dinner time for cute little boys? I'm talking to the cats. The deck is the soul, the card is the heart. Exactly. That's, what a cool concept. Hence why the manga gets weird and has a character resurrected from the dead by using his deck as the base. That is weird, but that's the kind of weird I come to Yu-Gi-Oh! For. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was always... It sends people to the Shadow Realm, you know? Like, it's... That's what we're here for. Cool. Cool. Asking cats to wait for food. Yeah, you know, maybe someday they would listen. I like classic Yu-Gi-Oh! Modern has so many rules and summoning rituals, it's hard to keep track of. Yeah, I think that's why it really benefits from being... There he is. That's Bede. I think it really benefits from a video game format where you don't have to keep track of the rules. Coming this way, I'd advise against it. Any trainer with a wishing star is in for a beating with me and my Pokemon. Or from. Well, why? Why are you being such a little loser? Your ugly jacket. Your fit is bad. You're the gym challenger endorsed by the champion, aren't you? What a joke. You are aware that the chairman is more important than the champion, right? I was chosen by the chairman himself, so that makes me more amazing than you. I suppose I should prove beyond doubt just how pathetic you are and how strong I am. Bede's theme kinda slaps. Oh, and he's got a great ball? I can't find those anywhere. Nice. Oh no, a Solosis. However will we handle this Pokemon? That's nice. That's the first time in a long time I feel like I've heard the, it's super effective attack sound. I'm just giving your Pokemon a little chance to shine, that's all. Ooh, Endeavor was a good move on his part. Well done, well done. Love the stupid jerk kid. Yeah, and I think that's the thing. He's like an asshole in an almost cartoonish way, being our rival, which is fun. But Hop, also our rival technically, he's an asshole in like a more believable way, which makes him a little bit more annoying at this stage. Yeah, let's forget a move. I don't actually like Circle Throw, so let's get Low Sweep in there. When I first saw Bede, I honestly had a little trouble seeing him as a child and not an adult woman with a grandma perm. His hair is incredibly grandma perm coated. I can see how that happened. Hatena. Okay, Hatena is a problem. That's one of our... No, it's currently still just Psychic. So, but Kissy has taken some damage here. So let's switch over to Rabina here. It is foreshadowing. Also, she liked his shade of pink, but I'm like, it's an ugly shade of pink. I don't know, it's fuchsia, I don't like it, but, you know, different strokes for different folks. Assurance, let's go. This is a good time to test out a move I've been interested in lately. Disarming voice, huh? Oh, that is a fairy type move. Ooh, she's okay though. That Hatena will be scarier as it evolves. Once it becomes a full-on Hatterini, then it will be fairy psychic and will be a real thing we gotta worry about. Gothita! Is that his final Pokemon? Back there? We'll keep Robina out for right now. Oh dear, what have I been doing? Well, whatever. I like pink, but not a huge fan of fuchsia either. I don't like how saturated fuchsia is, but why does Assurance have half of its HP, by the way? Or PP, rather. You all can't see? And you're just never gonna see. It's like she obtained Assurance with only, like, minimal PP. I don't know how that happened. I don't know. Maybe Hatena had Mold Breaker, but I feel like it would have mentioned that. Don't fight your brother because you're mad you're not getting dinner right now. You can get dinner after I beat Bede. Pressure? I don't know. Yeah, we beat him. I see. Well, that's fine. I wasn't really trying all that hard anyway. Yes, beloved. You can get food. Well, that was unexpected. I suppose you're more able than I thought. Naturally, I'll remember your battle style and strategies now. I'm sure to easily defeat you, and defeat you if and when we face each other in an official match. Now that we've established that, I won't waste any more time on you. I've already gathered every wishing star in this area. What a dickhead. It's so like, I've already spent, like, someone spends a whole day on Reddit arguing with people And then it's like, I've already wasted too much time on this. And it's like, well, you're wrong. Here, let me wander away for a second so I can feed the cats. Because they're goofy little guys. And then we shall return. And we're so close to... Oh, never mind. Allison's gonna feed the boys. Which means I don't have to get up. Pippin, go bother Mom. He'll figure it out. Well, great. Then, yeah, let's keep playing Pokemon. Yay! And she should heal me. Yay! I wish they had pink hair. Just so, like, you can kind of really quickly identify them as, oh, they look like a Nurse Joy. So, they must be able to heal me. I think that'd be nifty. Who do we have out front? Kissy, constantly straggling behind with levels. She'll catch up eventually, but I feel like Paprika hasn't gotten to play too much. No, she has. Yeah, well, we'll keep her out anyway. Yeah, we'll camp. I think it's... Oh, I thought I could camp with you. You usually can. If you camp with people, then you can, like, fly there later. Which is a handy-dandy thing that the game doesn't really explain, I feel like. Thank you, Allison, we say in unison. Yay! Talk to the entrance of the tent? You think that'll work? I even thought about that too, but I was like, surely you talk to the person. Oh yeah, wow, you're so right. Okay, great. Vincent, eat your goo. Wow. You got a bunch of cute little Pokemons around here. Oh, sorry, that Paprika ruined the race. Your Milcery was never gonna make it anyway. Yippee! Oh, whoops, I didn't even see you there. I'm doing special training while camping to train my Pokemon. What a shitty sentence. I'm doing special training while I camp so I can train. Oh, I forgot about these disgusting Freakos. This is probably a hot take. I do not like Galarian Meowth. I don't like them. I think they're ugly. I want to cut off all that ugly, stupid hair. And I don't like Berserker. 10 out of 10 name though. I will give it that. Did I not? It doesn't affect it because it's steel! Uh-oh. Alright, we'll swap over to a different Pokemon. What's good against steel? Fairy? No, Fairy's weak to steel, isn't it? Or is it good against steel? They certainly do interact. Guess we'll have to figure this out the hard way, huh? Okay, that wasn't good. Steel's probably super effective against me. Twiins when she's wrong and blind. Fairy's weak to steel. I have sussed that out, but thank you. Totally rifty. And I was like, you know what? I gotta learn this now when I'm in a safe space. But that's alright. I'll figure out something that's good against. What is good against steel? It's just like fire and ground, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. It's so ugly. My eyes. And I like weird looking cats. Oh, good. Okay, I think it's normal steel at least, so we could still arm thrust our way to victory. Fighting? Is fighting just good against steel? Continues to be the best type next to dark, honestly. Not all regional variants land. It's true. I did not pay attention to what he's sending out. We'll keep Pam out. She's strong. Butterfree probably doesn't know Psychic, but I should pay attention more. When I finish a battle to some degree, I'm like, great. Ooh, it knows Confuse. I beat a Pokemon and I'm like, this means I get to look at chat, and no, I need to pay attention to what the next Pokemon coming out is. Safe space. Grindle is getting mauled by rusty nails, but okay. Yeah, but it was just a Meowth. I was like, I need to know this now before I fight, like, Oleana, you know? Yeah, we'll go with Kissy. She should be okay. It has confusion and all 3 of its status ailments. Oof. What a shitty Butterfree. That's the thing. Breeders is the worst class to fight. Breeders always, like, they'll usually have, like, 6 Pokemon or something like that. And they, like, actually try. They're always the ones that give me the hardest trouble. And so yeah, you gotta keep your eyes open on the breeders and try to avoid them when you can. Stop with the string shot. I'm already slower than you. Come on. Yeah. Yes! And in Gen 5 they rebattle you every time you re-enter a route. It's true, I remember. And so you just get really good at avoiding the dang breeders. And it's like nice that it's like kind of free experience points, but it's not free experience points if you actually have to pay a whole lot. Butterfree's got such a peak design. I like its little hands. The purple and blue is also fun. That's just a good Pokemon right there. In Pokemon, nothing is free. Love is. Usually. Unconditional love for your Pokemon. That can be free. So there's that. Man, that was a hefty Butterfree. A C-Dot, huh? I think Kissy should be able to handle this then. I think that pink female one from the, like the pink female one from the anime. I agree. I also really liked the pink female one. And I'm kind of blown away that we didn't get like, we still haven't gotten some kind of variant to give us a pink Butterfree. Shiny is not pink. There's no regional variants that are pink. And just kind of crazy. It feels like the kind of thing that they would have done. That's okay. You take those. Yippee. Woof. We finally— adios! Have fun at the store. I hope you're not too hungry. That's always the worst, when you're hungry and you go to the store and it's like, dang it. I want to buy everything. Awesome. Okay, great. Let's run forward. Just get to the Pokemon Center. Oh no. I think Hop's just gonna chit-chat. Oh no, it's not even Hop. Wooloo crashed into you and stopped. Wooloo is so cute, by the way. That's a good Pokemon design. Mai, are you okay? You took that tackle head on. Oh, you must be one of those gym challengers, right? I am. Ah, I thought so. I saw you at the opening ceremony. My name's Milo. I'm a gym leader and rather partial to grass-type Pokemon. I've been itching to see just how good the champion-endorsed gym challengers are. Let me find out that, come to the gym stadium. Just head on through this route and you'll run into my stadium. See you there. Come on now, back to the stadium with you two. Oh, well, you too. We can't keep the gym challengers waiting. My favorite is when I totally beef it. Reading dialogue like that. Don't forget the potions. Alright, alright. I will make sure I have plenty. Milo would be so cool if he looked like a person. I kind of like that he kind of looks like Krillin. I think it's fun. Look, just take a look at that, Twiins. It's Turf Field Stadium down there. Yeah, wow. The gym leader just returned too. Milo's his name. But the place is jam-packed with challengers. It'll be ages before our turn comes up. Oh, but Sonia was looking for you, Twiins. She wanted to ask you about something. She tried asking me, but I had no idea. She's up on that what's-her-face hill. You know the one. What, you don't know the hill? Well, have a look at your map, if you're not sure. Oh, look like her Yamper will assist us instead. It's not Sonia's Yamper, he's a good boy, he'll show you the way. Thank goodness. Cool, so let's heal up and then I'll follow Yamper. And then we can double back and collect all the goodies sitting on the floor over there. Remember seeing fan art where Milo's body was like a mecha suit and Milo was actually a small child? By the way, you could see a rare Pokemon at Wedgehurst Station. Gotta head off to work. Well, adios. Thanks for being here. Bow Wark. Yamper is also incredibly cute. I like Yamper. I'm disappointed that Boltund is a totally different breed of dog. I wish it evolved and it just became bigger corgi. Or if it was like Phalanx, where it's just like, and now we have many corgis, you know? Sonia, I've located you. Thanks, Yamper. I had you come because I wanted to hear what you thought. So, that geoglyph, what do you think of it? It does look like Dynamaxing. Seems likely. It certainly looks like a gigantic Pokemon. I suppose people 3,000 years ago could have just imagined this, but it looks too similar to Dynamax. It can't just be a coincidence. A long time ago, my favorite are the people, like, that one person to the left who's, like, falling from the sky. Like, ah! A long time ago, a great black storm covered the Galar region. Giant Pokemon ran rampant. But what was that black storm they called it the Darkest Day? What connection does it have to Dynamax? I guess I'm the lucky lady who'll be looking into that. Gran sure gives me a lot to do. Thanks for your thoughts on the matter. As thanks, I'll give you a league card. Oh, thanks. Milo's a grass-type gym leader. Things will go well for you if you use fire, flying, or bug-type moves. Take these too. It'd be pretty bad if your Pokemon weren't in fighting form. Thanks. Go on then, get yourself to Turffield Stadium and battle yourself silly. Bless you. Looks like Prismo. I don't know what that is. But it does... Yeah, what Pokemon do you think that is? It doesn't really look like any of them. Kind of vaguely Natu-esque. Look, I'm a Squavit. Anyway. Let's head back and fight some people. What's over here? Any items to pick up? Ha 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 ha! Ooh, a leaf stone! It's not useful, but that's cool. So we're gonna run around this field here, picking up things. But I do worry about leveling Grendel too much. Cause that can happen. Oh boy, there's a lot of... Oh, and I don't want to fight another breeder. Golly. Hang on, let me close my curtains so I can see my screen again. There we go. I closed them, but only a little bit, so Vincent could continue lounging in the sun like a little raisin. This is where you find Eevee. You're so right. I think it's Toxtricity looking at the tail. Ooh, it does look like Toxtricity. You're right. Which is so fun. I love Toxtricity. Pumpkaboo is a cute Pokemon, but not a dark type. Pin Missile, cool. Alright, alright. That could be useful with Milo's gym right now. Maybe I save kind of... Like, I want to pick up all these things, but I save maybe battling all these little kiddos until I do get that gym badge. so I don't need to worry about over-leveling. Yep, this guy's gonna get me. Hang on. You're gonna get an Umbreon? I don't know. I don't know. I have no plans. Paprika will be really exciting once she learns Earthquake. Shame that we didn't get a Sigilith Gigantamax form that looks like one of the Nazca lines. That would have been so cool. Sigilith just really big already kind of looks like one of the Nazca lines, though, doesn't it? Like, it's... But it could have been stellar. You're so right. What do you mean you avoided the attack? Come on. There we go. Thanks for your thoughts. I didn't say anything. Yeah. If I spot an Eevee, I'll collect it, but I'm not hunting for one. Oh, Pikachu. Fascinating. Nest balls. Cool. Pikachu is not a dark type. That's a Yamper. Hang on, I'm trying to perceive Pokemon in the overworld. That was close. That kid almost saw me. A cleanse tag. That's fun. An ether. Alright, alright, alright. Let's see if anything can learn Pin Missile. Hell yeah. Kissy's gonna absolutely blast us through the gym now. Oh, you can whistle. Oh, I forgot about that. What move? Yeah, huh? I don't want to fight you. Just for right now. So many shinies. Energy root. Ooh, wow, cool. Are you sure Eevee can be found here? I think you are right, but I don't know. How rare is it? For just a mono dark type, too. Oh, another item. Sharp beak? Wow. Okay, okay, okay. Let's get the gym challenge happening. Let's go fight Milo. So let's heal up. I don't think I've fought anything, but we'll do it anyway. Oh yeah, that's right. She gave us Milo's league card as well. I gotta fix mine. So yeah, we got Leon, and then there's Milo, and we got Hop. And ours looking bad. Oh, wait, we gotta fix that. We'll do that at some point. I literally just went to the gas station to get a drink, and the clerk gave me a Sylveon keychain. It's so cute. Hell yeah! Hey, I want to get free keychains of Pokemon. That rules. Oh, that's true. You know, Morpeko is part dark. I don't really like Morpeko, but, you know, if we find one, maybe we pick it up anyway. See if it slots itself into the team nicely. Ooh, a max revive. That's great. I want Kissy in front, since she's got Pin Missile. And then we'll rock and roll. We'll beat Milo. It'll be great. The Grass Gym Badge! I got it in one try. I reckon I'm just about the greatest when it comes to wrangling Wooloo. I've had plenty of practice at it after all. But I'm sure you can win this one too. After all, you are my rival. Gym challenges in this region. It is Tic Tac shaped. You're right. Ball guy! Hang on. Hey there, thanks for rolling by to have a chat with your mate, the ball guy. As a sign of friendship, let me give you a wonderful Pokeball. Thank you for the friend ball. If you catch a Pokemon with a friend ball, it'll become friendly with you in no time. Just like how we became friends. Pokeballs are just full of surprises, don't you think? We're friends. We're friends. That's my BFF right over there. That's Ball Guy. If there is only one Twiins fan, it's Ball Guy. If there are no Twiins fans, Ball Guy is dead. I don't think there's anything I need to buy. Yeah. Antidotes can't hurt for a grass gym, you know? Cool. Alright, great. Let's rock and roll. Well, welcome, Gym Challenger. Allow me to help you through your registration. First things first, how about a quick refresher about the Gym Challenge? Your goal as a Gym Challenger is to complete each gym mission, defeat every gym leader, and gather 8 gym badges. Yes, I know. So, would you like to attempt the gym mission? Please. If you would like to attempt the gym mission, please change into your uniform. Oh yeah, I forgot you have to wear these ugly things for your challenges. And these, okay. These are some pretty weak gym challenges. Then let the gym mission begin. Give it your best shot. This one's alright. Wrangling Wooloo, that one's pretty cute. They pretty quickly fall off in terms of quality, if you ask me. You know, we don't get anything as bad as Lieutenant Surge's, you know, digging through trash puzzle. And I respect them for really trying, but you get like halfway through and it's basically just, we fight some guys. Here's another one, just go fight guys. Just fight some more guys. Greetings, trainer, nothing to report. Yeah. Hi, Clyde. The mission given by Turfield's Pokemon Gym is this. To chase our unruly Wooloo. To that blockade we've made from our bales of straw over there. Oh, by the way, you can call me Dan. Oh, I'm sorry. I serve as a referee, but it's also my job to report the results of battles to the League HQ. Dan, the gym man. Now, let the gym mission begin. It was fascinating that they gave him a name. The Wooloo tech is good. Hurting the Wooloo, it feels nice. It's easy, it's intuitive. So, it's good that they didn't fuck that up. Gordy's is the worst. It's so bad. And the thing is, it would be swell. Oh, the Yamper scares them. That's fun. It would be swell if you had a D-pad, but you cannot move with the directional pad. So, like, just trying to suss your way through a thing like that while not being locked on a grid is just so bad. Really wish we got to customize the gym challenge outfit. Like, I get it's supposed to be a Sonic uniform, but still, I agree! I guess it's, you know, it's nice that it doesn't make us resemble a different gym, but I don't know. I agree. I think they look so boring. I at least wish we got to customize like an element of it, kind of like the uniforms in Scarlet and Violet. Like, let me put on different socks, you know, something like that. It also makes your friends look like freaks too, because like you see Marnie and it's like, who are you? Because she's wearing a completely different color palette. So yeah. Oof. Leafage was pretty tough. We'll have to heal up. It's true, you do unlock the colors, but that's for, like, your outfit. Your gym challenge outfit still doesn't get to change. As expected, the gym challenger and their Pokemon are in perfect sync with each other. Thanks, my guy. So yeah, if you could do it like that, that'd be cute. If you could customize your little uniform here after you beat a gym, that'd be okay. Oh boy, why did I go this way? I should have gone to the left. Well, whatever. Hang on. The Wooloo might actually just mosey forward enough. Ha ha ha! But maybe I should get the levels and fight the guy anyway. Yeah, okay. Alright, you. I wonder if your Pokemon want to use their moves with all their strength and feel great. What a weird thing to wonder. Sorry, if you see me, like, do that, I'm looking down. I'm looking at Vincent. It's a strong little Budu. But Plaays will be fine. We'll be alright. Any evolution today would be fun. I don't think I'm gonna get an evolution. I don't think anything... I think Kissy might be the closest to evolving, but even then I don't think it'll happen for... until the 20s. Don't absorb me. Not when I'm doing chip damage, come on. Be a bro. No! One more round, and then we win. Easy peasy. Pokemon Champions came out. Does anyone care? Is anyone aware, and does anyone care? It's totally free. And I feel like that's something they should have mentioned in the marketing more. Allison said that earlier, and she's super right. Yeah, we'll switch just to keep, you know, keep things different and fun. Yeah, we'll go to Paprika. Also, given the sports theme, wish that tied into the villain's motivations. Like, maybe he was scared of Leon. If Leon ever lost, they'd lose sponsors or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, the bad guy, which I guess I won't reveal in case someone doesn't want spoilers, but his motivations feel bad. Like, it's like, I don't understand this character. I don't understand what his goal is. He makes no sense. Spoiler, it's a he. It's not good. It is, funnily enough, you know, and I don't know if, Ruth is still in chat, but kind of like how I said, how is, you know, Hop's character arc done worse. I would say that the antithesis is true for the villains for the game. Sun and Moon's villain was similar in a lot of ways to Sword and Shield's villains in terms of like being a surprise villain and kind of what their ultimate like goals were in general aesthetics and things. But like the villains in Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon were just a way better version of what we actually get for here in Sword and Shield. That's my hot take at least. That's my flamin' hot opinion. What villain do I think, like what villain team do I think was the best? I think so far I'd put it on Plasma. Plasma was really interesting. They I don't know, they felt believable and cool. You know, we've separated our Wooloos. Oh no. We're beefing it. No! No, one little lost Wooloo, come back. Alright. The gym leader lies just ahead of you, but that doesn't mean you'll be reaching him. I will, though. You cannot stop me, Leia. Of course your name is Leia. It does feel weird. Why did he act like there was an urgent time limit on his evil plan? Exactly! When it was like, demonstrably no, there was no time limit. Like, he sat on his ass about it for like, what feels like, in-universe years. And then just suddenly he couldn't wait 5 minutes, and the motivations feel weird. Pokemon will never reach the height of villain motivation they had with Team Magma and Aqua. Okay, oh, actually though, the stories for ZA and, like, the Legends games have been out of this world. I don't think there was a villain team for either of them, not really. But I think those are two of the best stories that Pokemon has provided. So, maybe they just gotta let go of the villain team gimmick. I don't mind the idea of Hop, like a little brother realizing he can walk his own path and doesn't have to be his brother. They could have sown the seeds of his interest in research earlier. Yes, I agree to that. Yeah, I like the idea of him shifting focus, but the fact that at this, I don't know, he seems so overtly uninterested in anything Sonia has to say to him that it's like, and then even after he has his arc, he's still also not interested. And so, I don't know, it just kind of, it's like, I don't believe you. I don't believe that you found a new passion. I think you rage quit that you didn't win and then chose something else. Because, oh, well, my brother didn't do this. And so I won't have to be compared to him anymore. Huh? What do you have against the name Leia? I know, I said it like it was a slur. And what that means is just grass girls who look like this, they're always named Leia. It's like a stereotype. Very, Acid Spray's not gonna do very well. Stardew Valley, you know? I think I like Aqua Magma the most. It's cartoonish enough that it doesn't fall victim to the more reasonable evil teams where you can pick apart the plans too easily. That is true. Them being so over the top does add a lot. I think it hurts for me that I played Emerald, and so you get Aqua and Magma, and they just, I don't know, they don't coexist very well. Team Aqua is basically your friend, like throughout that whole game, and so then when they do play the role of villains, it's like weird, but they are really fun. I do like them a lot too. I really like how Team Galactic are depicted in like more serious animated versions, but I can't take Team Galactic seriously at all. Ooh, bite! Yeah, let's let me bite. Let's get rid of- I'm never hitting smoke screen, I'll be honest, so we'll get rid of that. Though, if he shows up as a professor later in the games, that'd be dope. It would be really dope. I would love a sequel. Or like, another thing set in the same, kind of like the Legend ZA for Kalos. I would love to see, Galar a couple of years later. I think it'd be really cool. Oh my gosh, we're getting an evolution! Rabina is evolving! Wow. Thievul's data was added to the Pokedex. It secretly marks potential targets with a scent. By following the scent, it stalks its targets and steals from them when they least expect it. A little convoluted, but alright. Yippee! Wants to learn the move Thief. Pretty on the nose, but very cute. I like it. Beat Up is bad. Let's get rid of Beat Up. She got whatever the opposite of Glow Up is. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be fun to design her, because I probably still will, even if I don't keep her on the team. But yeah. Just not the world's greatest Pokemon. No, Wooloos. No! Okay. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Galactic in-game is awful. Falls short almost as fast as X and Y. I mean Flare. Yeah. Yeah, Team Flare I think are my least favorite. They're incomprehensible. If everything about them feels antithetical to what they say. It's like, we want to save the world, but also you need to spend like millions to join the team. And it's like, so is there a dialogue to be had there about like consumerism or something? No? Oh, so, and Lysander, it's just a lot. So yeah, let's fight Milo! Hell yeah! We're gonna absolutely decimate him. We're talking about favorite evil team? Aqua and Skull definitely, not because of Guzma and Archie. Guzma is really fun. I feel like Skull barely count, but they are the best, actually, you're right, because they count enough. And their vibes are immaculate. It's me! I wonder if Kanu designed these Pokemon holders, Pokemon ball holders, or if they were inspired by them. For like the Project Voltage stuff, Kanu especially really liked these like triangular kind of holsters on the sides for Pokeballs. And so I wonder how much influence they had in this game's design stages. My gym's the first one people face, so we got a lot of challengers. That's why I try to keep the gym mission challenging, bud. That didn't stop you from completing it, Twiins. Oh, this was not challenging. I'm sorry. Proper job. Sure seems like you understand Pokemon real well. This is gonna be a doozy of a battle. I'll have to Dynamax my Pokemon if I want to win. That "it's me" was adorable. It's Milo! Okay. Oh, thank you for teaching me about Dynamaxing. How many Pokemon does he have? Okay. This gym theme is one of the best. There's a part of me that's like, I should just shut the fuck up and let the music bang, you know? Round, huh? That's a fascinating move to pull out. The Glossifleur is level 19. Kind of doesn't bode super well for me. Already taken half damage. Should have started with Paprika out front. Okay. Is bro wearing a bandana or does he just have thick eyebrows? I think he's just got thick eyebrows. Sorry, the level ups interrupted the song. It'll gloss, and we will switch over to Paprika, which I wish I had healed her. We're not gonna be done that easy. We're tough as weeds. Half HP is not ideal, I'll be honest. Don't call her Big Stink. The celebration part's over. The music has to become quieter again. Uh-oh! Okay, that's fine. We just need to survive another turn of Dynamax. And then we'll be pretty okay. Oh heck, Go, tiny, tiny freako. So, here's the thing. I don't like the stadium aesthetic. He survived. What a guy. I don't like the stadium aesthetic, but if we are gonna have like an audience again, it should feel like this again. This music just rules. Oh my gosh, Elder Glass was faster than me? That's bananas. Surprise, we're back! And you can kind of tell they tried to do the same thing again in Scarlet and Violet, and it just does not hit as hard. I love Scarlet and Violet, but this gym theme is the best gym theme. The best is definitely, it's when you're winning, like when you have one of your opponent's Pokemon faint, and it gets like just a little extra like bubbly sounding. It's just, that's the good stuff. Okay, we're chipping away. He probably won't have a potion. The first gym leader tends to not do that. Oh. Oh, I wasn't expecting ground to be that good. Okay. I gotta revive something. Otherwise, I'm wandering a little bit close to a TKO, which would be bad. Listen, I've got goddamn 6 of these things. I could spare a revive. But I am glad they put in crowds. In the anime, they would always have seatings to watch, and but no one was there. That's true. You know, that's true. And I wish there was like one gym that did have an empty stadium. Like if they're gonna do that, then I hope we bring it back and then have one gym that just got like 4 people in the audience. I think that sounds fun and funny. Okay, phew, we survived Milo. Oof, that was tough. Yay! The power of grass has wilted. What an incredible gym challenger. Thanks, Milo. That must have been a fulfilling Pokemon battle for you. As proof of that you have defeated a gym leader for the gym challenge, allow me to present you with your very own grass badge. Yeah. I don't like this little hoop thing we put our badges in, but up to level 25, only level 25. I'm still really aching for levels for Grendel then. Oof. Your IRL gym badge is a bagel. Yay! My most sincere congratulations on defeating gym leader Milo. Please accept this TM to commemorate your victory. Magical leaf! Oh boy. Oh, thanks a million for the replica of a uniform. Some advice for you, twins. The gym challenge has a set order you will need to follow. So that means your next stop should be in Holbury to meet Nessa. Holbury's just beyond Route 5. Or, since you've got the grass badge, you could head to the wild area. It's a bit tricky to catch Pokemon that are a higher level than the Pokemon on your team, but they make powerful allies if you succeed. Yippee! One gym badge obtained. A pretty solid stopping spot, if I do say so myself. We can always come back and level up a little bit with the breeders and little children bumming around in the field. But for now, not too bad. It only took me almost 4 hours to do my first gym battle. But that's okay. I like Pokemon. And my team did so well for being all dark. And we got an evolution. Absolute cinema. Yes, and perhaps catch an Eevee. I don't want to linger too long and hunt for one, but I don't mind bumming around a little bit, seeing if we can find one. So yay. Thanks for being here. Check out my fourth wall. I wonder if that's still in my It is. You can find merch there, and that'll be really fun. And yeah, I also wondered about the mystery gifts. I'll have to check that out. But thanks for being here. I hope you like the new outfit, and I'm having a lot of fun. So I look forward to streaming again real soon. I feel like for the past 3 weeks I've done 1 stream a week, and I'd like to pick up that pace a little bit. We'll figure that out. But anyway, thanks. And goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Eat your drinks and vegetable your waters.